garbage nigga. What you know about robbing niggas? What you know about Tate? What you know about robbing niggas? Libbity diamond shine. Libbity beakity line. Yeah. Libbity line. That's right. Yeah. I just got out of Rihanna. So, no more ping once again. Yeah, I don't know why. There are 2 uploads now that did not set off a ping. I might need to add a new, I need to add a new pinging bot to the server. I'm gonna keep this in mind. Cause again, I don't know why. Tekken, welcome, hope you're doing good. I don't know why the bot didn't ping anything. All right. Let's see, here's a comment on one of my Gojo, the Sukuna Cycle video. Let's see, Biscord, right here, this is my biggest gripe with the current arc. Alright, I think he's responding to this one because I did mention that Maki is not dead, right? Nobody's ever been killed by a Black Flash. So it seems like right now she's more likely just incapacitated. And she's like just kind of catching her breath or some shit like that, right? And I guess he's now saying this is the problem. Alright. I have to get up early yet again. Formula 1 is at 5 a.m. I'm not gonna lie, I've always been interested in watching Formula 1, but I've never dedicated myself to actually doing it. Liggity diamond shine, yeah. Liggity because they line, yeah. Liggity diamond shine, yeah. I just got up, Vivian. Alright. Alright, so you're saying my biggest gripe is not. Oh, yeah. Right now, my biggest gripe with the current arc. Hello. Yeah, thank you. Let's see, we don't know we don't know how anyone's doing. We're literally just watching Sukuna run the gauntlets. We don't know why Gojo just stood there and let Sukuna kill him. We don't know if Yuji and Yuta are gonna jump back. We don't know if Maki's able to fight for now. We don't know if Hakari's getting his shit kicked in by Uraume. Or is just stalling for a reason. Low-key, the stalling thing could make sense, right? Because Hakari has been fighting Uraume for like 3 months now. Like, in terms of chapter timing, it's been like 3 months. And he's been fighting the same nigga. So, at this point, it does feel like Uraume or Hakari is stalling for time. Because honestly, if he wanted to go all out, all he would need to do, because he even beat Kashima of all people, right? I mean, yeah. But all he would need to do is just hit a domain, get the 4 minutes 11 seconds, whoop Uraume, continue with his day, or hop into the battle. It feels like he's stalling, unless like there's a plan going on. I mean, the fact that there was even a plan between Yuta and Maki, where they had organized a plan to say, oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit Sukuna with my domain expansion, and then I'm going to throw Sukuna off by purposely breaking my domain. And then after I break my domain, you jump in and you stab him in the back. Right? The fact that they had time to organize that plot over there makes it feel like there was a plan discussed in advance where Hakari would keep Uraume in bay for some reason. But the problem is now we don't know what it is. And even then, shit's not working. Shit's still cooked. So, I don't know how to feel about that one. Where else? Where's the rest of the comment? Alright, just a few panels or pages of checking in on everyone else would be enough. All the time spent glazing Kusakabe could have been spent focusing on other characters recovering and forming a plan. Gege is leaving too much to the imagination and headcanon, and it's getting tiring. You know, I like that. This comment, I agree with. Like, one of the more annoying things of Sukuna or JJK is just the whole ambiguity of all of it, you know? There's just no ways to find out what this man is doing, how he's functioning, why is he constantly holding back, when is he ever going to reveal everything about himself, or what? Ooh, a new allegation is dropped. Oh, also Berlizzi just dropped. Okay, let's check these new allegations.
Welcome back to the Tom Dark channel. I'm your host, Tom Dark, and Caleb Hammer is someone you guys have probably heard of. He's the creator of the Financial Audit Show podcast thing, where basically he takes on people to his show, he reviews their finances, and he criticizes them for how they spend money. He's like, oh, your credit score is low. You're really, you're debt maxing right now. You know what I mean? You guys are really spending a lot of money. Why are you so broke?
Why are you so stupid?
And some of these video titles are absolutely insane. I actually like them. I like this one about Adriana Lee titled, E-Girl is going to die in poverty. I think that's awesome. His wife would rather blow their money. Financial audit. I legitimately lost my mind. Couple is going to die in poverty. 22-year-old has the worst finances ever to be seen. Now, honestly, I do find this show somewhat entertaining. It's fun to watch people go on and basically be like criticized for the fact that they don't know how to save or spend money, okay?
Lost all the liquor money, boys. What?
What was that scream?
I think it's cool. I think it's
I guess
fun.
it's just an introduction.
And I'm someone who's extremely financially responsible because I like to invest all of my money, guys. I invested in Funko Pops. I invested in canisters of Zin. I invested in your mom's, which we're currently doing a reconstruction of to make it more palatable to the general audience because
You know that stanky.
but honestly, I do like his show. But currently, he's in some controversy due to a man named Scott Schaefer. Now, you guys probably know Scott Schaefer. He's sort of a CoffeeZilla clone type thing. I don't, okay, maybe clone is a bit reductive. I just use that because he's basically like CoffeeZilla too. Like, he likes to make videos about scams. He makes videos about people who are being disingenuous on YouTube. Here we have like the greatest documentary was a scam, investigating the biggest charity scandal yet. Whistleblower exposes the billion-dollar gold scam industry. And the thing you guys probably remember him for mostly is the established titles thing, where he was criticizing a bunch of YouTubers, which I was including, and I wasn't named in the video, but he was criticizing a bunch of YouTubers who were being sponsored by this company called Established Titles, which basically gives you like a fake plot of land over in, I think it was Scotland, and basically then like a tree gets planted, and you get like a little certificate. It's like a dumb gag gift basically that people would buy, and he criticized them, claiming that the company was a scam. I don't really think the company was a scam, to be honest with you. That being said, there were a few valid points in the video, I think, as far as, you know, the advertising and stuff around that. And what I find even more interesting is the fact that he's now going after Caleb Hammer. This video is titled Caleb Hammer Might Sue Me for This Video and has 50,000 views. And there's apparently some allegations of workplace harassment / abuse with Caleb Hammer, among other things. And I'm very curious to see what he has to say.
Caleb Hammer might sue me for this video, and that isn't clickbait at all. He's already threatened legal action against me multiple times before I even released this video, simply for looking into a story he doesn't want covered and not immediately accepting his point of view. Now, to me, that seems very suspicious and almost like Caleb didn't want me to find something. And spoiler alert, yes, I found some very interesting pieces.
Here we have a DM that says Caleb's boy crush. And then we have this guy, Super Something Diddly, saying, I would like to personally stick my thing in a hole of his. Any hole will do. Thank you. And Uncut says gross. Is this like Grindr messages?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Okay, is the controversy that Caleb is gay because, you know, without beating around the bush?
Did you bring the toll?
We been new, sis. We been new Caleb was sucking on that thing. We been new he was getting in that boy hole.
You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into that boy's hole.
But the question is if he actually did anything super wrong. Caleb Hammer, also known as Mr. Poopcock. No, that's me. I'm Mr. Poopcock. I am Mr. Poopcock. Everybody knows. Everybody's been known, okay? I am Mr. Poopcock. I got that on me, okay? You guys know, I know, we know collectively. I'm Mr. Poopcock. No one will take that title from me, ever.
I was presented with some information that Caleb Hammer, a finance YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, had allegedly acted inappropriately with a guest on his show. I reached out to Caleb by email to get his side of the story, as these allegations were pretty severe, and I had no interest in making a video without getting everyone's side of the story. Caleb initially was very friendly over email and denied all the claims against him, and even told me to have a great day.
Hey Scott, sorry, I've not seen the other messages, but someone else did ask
How many
me, and I'll send that same
frames
message
am
to
I
you.
plus
I've been
on?
dealing with
I'm
what this podcast
minus.
Zeke has said
So it's
for
not
almost a year now.
1622. It's basically 1624. Oh, nah. The only way this would hit is if somebody is blocking, expecting a rise. No, they block low, or they get hit low, expecting another low hit to come, and I could throw that one out. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. It's this. Rotation, Biscord. Remember, rotation. That's how it is. And I immediately forgot the rotation. It's like, yep. So it's bum. The hell? Okay.
He was on my show 3 times in a pilot episode for a show called Dating Money. Oh, wow, so there's other videos about this too. A pathological liar. The truth of Zeke's accusations against Caleb Hammer. So this guy's saying that Zeke is some kind of liar. This is a full timeline of just receipts going over it. A timeline of Caleb Hammer's worst guest.
And
so I guess some people don't believe Zeke and think he's like a piece of shit idiot. But I think this is the guy. I think this is Zeke.
Hi, my name's Zeke Kuroga. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm 19 years old, and this is Financial Audit.
So this is the guy, I guess, making the allegations against Caleb, whatever they may be.
So
it's some
on
accusation
Rise
of
Up,
some
it's
kind of like problem where he went on the show, and I
bum.
guess he was hitting on him or something. He was on my
Wait.
show 3 times in a pilot episode, and after begging to be on for the 4th time for months, I said he needed to actually make progress before he came on again. He said it was his career too, and eventually blew up. He
Wrong
started
button.
posting random allegations online in different places, many of which didn't catch my attention or knowledge at the time. Over the course of a month, the
Oh, yeah, it's
allegations
'cause
kept
I have to
changing until he
down
got something that was
first.
picked up by other
Okay.
people online. The first time he came on my show, we talked about his OnlyFans. He told me after the episode recording that he wanted to build.
I tried to do the
like
same,
many other Austin
but,
creators. He asked for
directional
mutual
inputs,
connections.
and I fucked
That's
up.
where I tried to offer a collab there. It was uncomfortable for me to talk about, and I left a voice note in my Candid over the top typical communication style.
Yep.
This is how I always am on my show too, and in the vlog. So I'm confused why people think it's some sort of gotcha that I felt awkward and danced around the
Alright,
subject. But
great.
his post is very
That's
out of
actually a
context, so I
lot
can
of
get it, and you
damage.
can see one of the
I will
screenshots.
say.
He continued to ask for help with his OnlyFans down the road. It looks like as of today, he deleted the majority of his videos about me on YouTube and Instagram, and even his OnlyFans from his Linktree. Not surprised if he's trying to clean up his messaging. He doxed me at 2 points, put my life in danger, and threatened to kill me for not allowing to have him on my show. He also bragged about his claims being for the drama in a now deleted video. Watch his 3 episodes with me. That's his genuine personality. He bragged about lying and many other things that are bad. How anyone is taking this seriously, this one I have no idea. But once again, I know it comes with the territory of my job, and this is some solid red meat for a channel who has just hit 1 million subs. I was quite close with almost every guest within the first 30 or 40 episodes before I ever got any notability or too much attention. I legitimately wanted them to do well and try to create
I want
connections
to
with the limited
see
connections
if
I
it's
had here in
possible
Austin at the time.
to do that combo with actually. What are the starting frames for this? 16. I don't know. Okay. If it's possible for me to start off with that launch, it's possible. If somehow I can get 16 frames. So I don't, this is just to guarantee the hit. The rising move, it's just to guarantee the hit. But I don't need the hit. Huh. So I can just... Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was necessary, because if I missed it, then he would get juggled in a bad way, or he like fall out of the juggle. But it's not necessary. It's just a good chunk of health too. 1, it's to do more damage, and then 2, it's to like guarantee the second hit. Huh. Huh. I see. I see clearly now. Wait. Okay. I wonder, can I hit him with the rage art from here? Okay, I wonder. Can I bum 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 bum? It does roughly the same amount, so it wouldn't be wise for me to waste the rage art. Let me try something else. I have some. Nope. Fuck. I have something else in mind. Bum 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 bum. No, wrong move. I'm trying to use the cane to see if the cane will do anything. Oh yeah, it pushes him away. So I'm assuming even if I did the sweep one, that would also push him away, right? Oh, it's supposed to be that. Yeah. Ooh, actually, what happens if I try to launch him again? Okay. Learning to launch him again is gonna be a little bit of the problem. It's gonna be a little
In
bit
hindsight,
difficult.
even if he requested, connecting a guest with an OnlyFans creator was certainly not the best idea. If I could go back, I would change that. It came from a genuine place. Where I do
Perfect
understand how
Wi-Fi
things
doesn't want to
construed.
match?
Hope this
Okay.
all makes sense. We also addressed this on Reddit many months ago. And he did indeed address this. I found the post where he says, Zeke,
And
saw
then-
Zeke spam the subreddit early this morning.
Shit.
I'm sorry you all have to go through the annoyance of this. I honestly am going against every bone in my body and writing this because I know it's giving him exactly what he wants, clout. But from the beginning, I said my channel is about transparency. After we filmed 3 episodes with him, it was clear he was never going to make any progress, but he kept begging to come back on because he likes the attention, and I had to repeatedly tell him no.
It seems like maybe I can
months and
repeat the
months.
combo.
After this, he snapped. I guess the only way he could get the attention he wanted, if not coming on the show, was to go full belligerent.
Alyssa,
It's been interesting watching the progress
I've only
of what he said
fought
about me these last 2
one,
months. He gets more and more
so
extreme every time he posts something.
this
because
is
he
gonna
clearly
get
didn't the
me
reaction
off.
he desired
It's
from
gonna
whatever
throw me
post
off.
before. I'm betting next month I'm going to be some kind of serial killer or something wild. Who knows? This man has posted my address and has threatened to kill me multiple times.
I
I've
fuck
blocked
with the
him everywhere,
outfit,
but he always
though. I
finds a way to
can't-
get
I
to me.
can't
With the
lie.
doxing of my location, he has put myself, my pets, and my friends all at risk of physical
The
harm.
launch
It has
was
led to extremely bad
insane.
mental health concerns for myself recently, but I hope to just move on. I've reported this to all platforms, but they don't seem to do anything. My lawyer and law enforcement are already on this, hoping to resolve this once and for all. So it looks like he did respond in some way. Now, as of now, we haven't seen any receipts for either side, so who is to say what the truth is here? But it definitely has been something that's been brewing for months and months, it seems, behind the scenes. And finally, Scott Schaefer decided to cover it in his video.
Unfortunately, that attitude quickly changed when I didn't immediately accept what he had to say as fact. He told me he wasn't interested in doing a Zoom call because he wasn't interested in participating in the internet drama industry, which I found to be quite funny since, in my opinion, his channel is entirely based on drama around other people's finances.
All right,
I would probably
there we
agree with that.
go.
Yeah, I mean that's a decent point. I mean the whole point of the show is like sensationalizing people's finances. I mean titles like this e-girl's gonna die in poverty, right? There definitely is a point to be made there about how Caleb is profiting off of people's misery a little bit. Not that I care, not that I think there's anything wrong with that,
Okay.
and I think he does genuinely want to help these people. But to an extent, he is making content out of the fact that they're irresponsible with their finances, and that is kind of drama. And that's why I've reacted to the Boogie episode in the past. That's why other streamers will often react to it because it's interesting, it's funny, and it's not because of the intricacies of the financial audit, right? That's a little part of it, a little bit of teaching financial responsibility.
Oh, that's a
But part of it is also
grab.
like just seeing
Okay.
Caleb be like,
Good to
oh,
know.
this guy, why is this guy doing this? Why is this guy so stupid, you know? So that's kind of a dumb point. I think it would have been safer for Caleb to just say something to the effect of like, I don't want to validate this guy. I don't want to respond to him anymore. I've already dealt with it, so I'm just kind of done with it, right? Something like that would have been fine, I think.
He then made his first of many legal threats, stating that in preparation
Gotcha.
for your video, we will be ready for legal repercussions for defamatory statements with very clear evidence proving our case.
Well, he's basically just saying here, like, if you make a defamatory statement, if you defame him, then he will probably, you know,
All right,
want
there we go.
to respond to that in some way. If you do, you know, explicitly slander or lie about him. So you can read that as like an attempt to shut down the story entirely, but it could just be him saying like, hey, make your video, but keep in mind, if you slander us, obviously we're going to respond accordingly. You could view this very charitably if you wanted to.
Now keep in mind that this was after I had sent him only 2 emails and was just trying to get the details around the initial case of inappropriate behavior I was first aware of. Threatening legal action so quickly in the initial fact-gathering stage without any video being made yet really set off my alarms that something odd was going on here. Why was Caleb so defensive about me looking into this case further? If the initial person who came forward was so
It's
obviously
fine.
a liar, why quickly...
That's not gonna kill. But it made sense. She was standing still for so long that, of course, she's trying to get a rage art in. It was like painfully obvious. Got you, yeah. Got greedy. Right. We're so close to orange tier. I gain no elo from fighting you, so I'm not gonna try.
Jumped to legal threats against someone who was trying to tell a story that would present all sides equally. Caleb claimed that his lawyer had gathered all videos and text that clearly show his first accuser, Zeke, is lying and made the statement that they are prepared to release these. I asked in the follow-up email if I could see any of the evidence they'd gathered, including videos Zeke supposedly deleted, and even told Caleb directly that if he can prove to me Zeke is lying,
okay, never mind. I can't. I was hoping that I could, like, launch him multiple times or some shit like that. Oh, maybe I can launch him like that. Hold on. That was bad.
Video on this topic and would move on. Caleb responded upset for some reason that I asked for the evidence that 2 emails before he had said he was prepared to release. I don't understand why Caleb would get mad at me for asking to see the evidence he already stated he gathered and was prepared to release. To me, that seemed like a fairly basic request, and as I stated to Caleb before, if the evidence was as strong as he suggested, I would have never made a video covering any of this. Following all this, Caleb decided to publicly post to his community tab and Twitter a long post claiming I was just a drama YouTuber and questioning my integrity.
Let's see here. Yay, I finally get to get canceled. Here comes the drama. After a year of Zeke threatening to kill me, doxing me, and harassing me for not letting him come on my show, someone is actually going to platform him.
Okay,
YouTube drama shows don't have the best reputation of journalistic integrity, but I hope Scott is better than most, though I personally never consumed his content. Can't believe this guy has tried to ruin my life multiple times because I wouldn't allow him on the show again. He never improved and only ever lied to me on the show. Is still trying to harm my life. I'm glad that most people will be objective and see that he's bragged about it for the drama in the past and that he's a
What was the combo again?
This is so gross. I hope our culture does better in the future than feed stuff like this. It does seem like Caleb's very nervous about this stuff coming out, and that doesn't necessarily mean that he's guilty at all. I mean, it could definitely just mean he doesn't want to deal with the stress of drama, right? When you're running a show, when you're running a channel, and you're posting videos every day, you're trying to get production done, and then an accusation comes out and you have to disprove it, that can derail your entire business for the time being. So that doesn't mean that he's guilty. That doesn't mean that he's like, oh, he's scared of being proved wrong or being proved to be a freak or something like that. It doesn't mean that. All it really means that we know is that he doesn't want this stuff to come out, and he doesn't want to have to deal with it. Probably because he's been dealing it for quite a while now.
Okay.
And I don't want to seem like a Caleb simp here or anything,
what again?
I'm just encouraging people like Scott or the audience to think like, this could be viewed more charitably. This isn't dead to rights yet. But we're only a few minutes into this video, so there could be some much more damning evidence later on.
Then happily responded to one post on Twitter saying, I'm excited. I've never sued anyone before. This will be fun. Lawsuits are never fun, Caleb. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, you'll be devoting
almost
countless hours to fighting the
50%.
case.
That looks like it was like around 40% of your health in one good combo. So it's either that or it's either the Middle Eastern people. And then see, now the problem is like actually landing any of these. Like actually landing any of these is a problem. Okay, it's how many frames is that? 17? Yeah, that's not too good.
And eventually the discovery process will take place, where lawyers dig through every document they can get their hands on and uncover every and any secret currently hidden. I've also spoken to lawyers about this case, and you clearly would be classified as a public figure. If you sued me for defamation, you would have to prove actual malice, that I knew information presented in the video was false, and posted it anyway. Seeing as how I've given you multiple—
Wait, what the fuck is this guy's rank? This nigga is 9 ranks above me, man. How he hit me on wake up despite me blocking is beyond me. Okay. Zay, welcome. Hope you're doing good. He was able to block all that. I was trying to do the one where you don't attack. Okay. This nigga's just doing electrics now. Oh, nah, bro. This is actually this is disgusting. Bro. Like I said, does Jin ever have like any minus frames? All his moves seem like they're plus. I'm fighting somebody 9 ranks above me. Every single combo Jin throws out feels like it's minus or it's plus frames for him. So I can't counter. I try to jab out of them, you know. I try to parry out of them, but his attacks somehow overwhelm every single parry I throw out. So I was like, what am I supposed to do?
Multiple attempts to talk to me about the issue discussed in the video, as well as do everything in my power to verify it's accurate, I think that would be a very hard case for you to win. In my opinion, any lawsuit you file would just be a sad attempt to try and get revenge for not portraying you in the positive light you want everyone to see you in. Your sudden legal threats for simply asking questions will also portray you in a negative light if you do end up suing me, and any lawsuit you file will simply be a waste of time.
I mean, I would agree. Usually a lawsuit is a waste of time. You'd probably be better off if there's false allegations made against you, dispelling them to the best of your ability, and that's it. Because ultimately a lawsuit is just a lengthy process. It's not like a quick thing. Even if you do win, it's like years of legal fees and costs and talking to lawyers, which gets in the way of your shit. Like, it's just a fucking pain in the ass, right? And at the end of it, it's like, I guess you win. But for Scott Schaefer, who I assume, I don't think he's poor, but I don't think he's extremely wealthy. I don't know how much money you expect to win or how much money and damages you're going to really get from that. I mean, realistically, this video has 50,000 views. Caleb Hammer's channel on average is averaging like a lot more views than that. I mean, 600,000, 300,000 views. He's doing very well. So to me, it's kind of hard to tell if it's really worth a lawsuit. I would say it's probably not. But if he has, you know, the proper details, like he said, the proper screenshots and stuff to prove that Zeke is lying, then I think the best response he could possibly give is that he can, you know, level Zeke in the public sphere. He can level Scott Schaefer, and that would destroy their reputations, and they would look, you know, they would not be trusted anymore. They would look like bad actors. They would look like they're acting in bad faith, and then he would still have his audience and be fine.
Now that we've got past all of Caleb's legal threats, let's get into the actual allegations against Caleb. First, we'll be talking about the original accuser of Caleb named Zeke, and then we'll talk about the further alleged text of Caleb I was given after.
This nigga knows how to mash out of every grab I've thrown against him.
Paid actors hired off of a website known as Backstage to appear on the show. Zeke was one of the actors that claims to have found out about Caleb's show from the site, and from the listing Zeke showed me, the offer was quite generous, with an initial small $25 appearance fee, and then a 25% commission on all revenue generated.
Wow, they were paid actors? I mean, allegedly? That's very interesting. I didn't know that. So I guess to jumpstart it, he got actors, but were the actors showing their real financial histories, or were they just acting for the sake of... Like, was it completely fake? Was it all fabricated? That's what I would be curious about, I guess. Are these people all actors? Because if they are, I mean, for all of them, you should be able to verify, like, their acting or actor listing page, right, on this site. You should be able to find every single one of these people, I guess, ideally. Caleb, in that post, he said they were people he knew personally. They're personal friends of his. So if that's a lie, then that's very interesting and clearly kind of a conflict of interest there if the financial history isn't even real and they're just actors. But
and ground broke, and I'm getting a combo.
The screenshot is real, but
honestly, I wish there was a way. Like, I don't want to block every Jin. I already block every Azucena I find. I'm not trying to do the same thing for every Jin I find. Jin is annoying to fight, actually. Like, I've definitely moved him from, like, the annoying tier to frustrating tier. Because, like, all his moves feel like they're plus on blocks. That was most likely him as well.
It would be a lot to fake it, you know, Hammer Media, all of this. It would be a lot to fake this, I will say that.
Anticipated commission was believed to range from $2,500 to $8,000, depending on video performance. Zeke, only 19 at the time, jumped at the chance to make to him what seemed like a large sum of money. Many people have seen Zeke's episode, have called him an insufferable brat, and way worse things, but don't seem to understand that the attitude portrayed by Zeke isn't true to his normal personality from what I've seen talking to him, and was designed to get as many views as possible to increase his chance of making more money and getting more screen time. This tactic ended up working, and Zeke appeared 2 more times on the Caleb Hammer show, racking up a total of over 1 million views across the 3 episodes he appeared.
Well, the natural question you have to ask then is, why is he upset about his portrayal? Why is he upset about Caleb? If he was a paid actor, he was paid for these appearances, he was supposed to be there, and he got compensation for acting that way, why would he be mad about the perception after the fact, right? That would be the natural question.
Those view totals should have netted him a large sum of money if the commission payments seen in the job offer were paid. However, Zeke's claimed to have only received a couple $100s in total for his time on the show, a total of over 1 million views.
1 million views. I mean, channel's just starting out. There could have been a lower CPM. He may not have been making that much money. They are long. This one's long. This one's long. This one's 26 minutes, but he may not have been, you know, actually making that much money on these videos, to be honest. This one, I would be surprised if they didn't make a bucket of money, considering the length and everything like that. But for these, like, I would be shocked if he if the revenue total on these videos amounted to $10,000, right? I would be surprised if it amounted to 10 grand. And then from that 10 grand, I mean, if you take, you know, from total, because he was promised per video, or not promised, it was speculated that it could be as high as like $2,500 to $8,000, right? It's barely at 25% of the commission, right? He would just be hitting 2,500 on 10 grand of revenue. And I would be surprised if he's even got that. So it could have been a problem where Scott, you know, over anticipated how much money he'd be making from these videos. And then he just couldn't pay it because they weren't making that much money. May not have been like an outright scam. It could have just been like, well, we expected to make more, we didn't make as much, and you know,
I didn't even throw out an attack there.
In that kind of situation.
Caleb no longer offers commission payouts on his newer postings for actors on his show, and since he won't talk to me and threatened to sue me, I can't give his side of the story if the commission offer to Zeke was real or if those payments were ever made. So
yeah,
now,
I don't know how to wave dash, and I don't think I ever planned to learn how to. There is an old posting I have linked below that shows that commission offer, but I've never heard of any of the actors who appeared on the show receiving that amount.
We are anticipating this commission range from this, depending on video performance. Well, depending on video performance is a big important part of that, because if the videos are not performing that well or they're not getting as many views as you thought, then you're not going to get that much money, right? And I'd say that is kind of a generous offer, what they're saying here. That is somewhat unrealistic based on the views that I saw personally at that time on Caleb's channel.
While the issue of the alleged missing payments is important, the bigger issue came up in July of 2022 after Zeke's first appearance on the show, when Caleb ended up leaving a very disturbing audio message on Zeke's phone.
You can tell you're a cool dude, and I want to, like, if there's any connections that I have, which I've built a lot of connections in Austin, anything that I'm able to kind of link you to, you know, I definitely want to be helpful. The main reason
welcome. Hope you're doing good. Who's speaking in the background? It's like, I'm not covering, but I'm listening to a new allegation against a YouTuber. His name is, Caleb Hammer. He's the guy who basically does finance audits for YouTubers or for influencers. So basically, they go on his show, he gives them his, like, audits, he goes through, or he gives them his, like, not tax information. But, fuck, I forgot how it works. But they give him something, and then he goes through all the documents, and he's like, oh, you're being irresponsible with your money in this way, yada, yada, yada. So now there's allegations against him, but it doesn't look like any of the allegations have anything to do with rape or anything like that, thank goodness. Or grooming. It feels more just like bad workplace practices, which I guess.
This conversation via text is, sorry, I had to burp. One, I'm not used to OnlyFans, straight up. It's not really my scene. You know, I'm a personal finance dude. I don't really know anything about that. Two, I'm straight. I'm like 90% straight.
That means you're gay.
I mean, so far it doesn't seem that crazy as far as
90%
straight. Guy was trying to do
the fuck does that even mean?
Caleb for advice, and Caleb was trying to connect him with someone. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I'd say OnlyFans is probably a bad thing, but if this person was of legal age and wanted to do it, and they asked Caleb for a connection, and Caleb was offering that, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I am perplexed about this 90% straight, 10% gay thing.
I've only fooled around because I'm open-minded, and you know, when you get drunk, whatever.
What?
Bruh.
Hey, never mind.
When you get drunk and you start sucking your homies.
But angry reaction got proven innocent. Whose angry reaction and what happened with him?
Sweet berry wine.
Supposed to spit it out.
And this is like a, you know, a man-on-man thing.
I can do that.
But essentially, I think, well, from the conversation I had with him, the pay will be dependent on what you're willing to do.
So can
and
I
what
do
you're willing to do
that?
is set by you. So what he would like to do, you guys make out.
Wait.
He would like to do that. What he would like you guys to do, him fill you up. He would like to do that. You can say no about any of these. He would like to play with your and see that. That's why I didn't want to type this out either, because that's like weird for me to say. I don't, you know, it's not like we're friends or anything, but that's what he wants to do. He wants to give you a blow. I was also told and confirmed with him that your face would be hidden, blurred out and hidden. Your identity would be hidden. And then if you wanted to give a job, you could. Again, you would make more from that.
Who's a freaky ass?
And you know, he would eat your butt.
He would eat your butt.
He would make more for that. You can say no as well. You know, you could top him. He could top you. Whatever you're willing to do comes with more money. But you could literally do nothing. You could literally just lay back and let him just touch you for the video. And I guess for some reason his subscribers love that, and you'd get paid for it. So really, that's what it is. And
so it's square R1.
I don't feel comfortable talking about in this kind of situation, and I'd be happier to talk over in person. Maybe I'm just that kind of person. So you just let me know what you think.
So it seems to be here that the response from Caleb was basically to say, like, if you want to do anything you're comfortable with, you can do it, and if not, you don't have to. And he was just trying to connect this guy with some OnlyFans dude if he wanted to do that for money. And I mean, he was saying, like, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. No, I will say I personally probably
freaky ass nigga.
Like a creator. Like, I personally probably wouldn't do that. But, you know, if that's what you want to do in your legal age, like, there's
That
technically
is some
nothing legally
good
wrong with that,
damage.
or
I
legally wrong
can't-
with
I
this
can't
guy
even
who
lie.
asked for this, and or even if Caleb offered, like, do you want to talk to this person? He's offering to do this with you. Technically, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I would say it's not really. This isn't the smoking
can't
gun. I
chain
think it's being
anything
sold as,
from
but
this.
it's a little bit weird. But it's not like a smoking gun as far as like this guy's a freak, this guy's disgusting, like he's pressuring people. Like, it doesn't seem to me like that. Yeah.
Audio
People can describe him as a wholesome man on the internet, but he allegedly got physical with a woman, and he got proven innocent. Physical as in like sexual assault, or like physical as in like abuse? As in like, yo, he tried to beat them. Because that's two different things, you know? I mean, they're still both bad, though. Let me not act like they're not, like, crazy. They're still both bad. Physical, like, abuse? Oh. Huh. Okay, yeah,
The
hold
message was
on,
first
let's
leaked, a lot of people
find
claimed
out.
it was fake, and in 2024, with advancement in AI voice cloning technology, I understand why some people believe that. However, despite that, Caleb has confirmed on his Reddit, as well as in emails to me, that the voicemail you heard is 100% him, and he makes no claim
is
to
his
it being
name again?
altered in any
Angry
way.
Reaction.
What is disputed about that voice message is why it was left, with Caleb and Zeke having very different stories. Zeke talked about doing OnlyFans modeling on his first appearance on the show, and wanted help to grow on Twitch and OnlyFans from Caleb. Caleb's version of events was that he was simply trying to help Zeke out by connecting him with another guy to hook up
Oh,
with,
this
and make
guy! I've seen this guy before. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this guy before. Just didn't know who to, you know, attach a face with. So, okay. Okay, yeah. I've seen this one. Yeah, I also heard when it was like proven, oh, that was fake and stuff like that. Why is my character jumping? Doesn't matter.
money from adult content on OnlyFans. After talking to Zeke, he made it clear to me that he only ever wanted to fuck bitches and get money. Talking to him further, I asked him why Caleb seemed so interested in trying to hook him up with a guy on OnlyFans, and asked Zeke if he led Caleb on into thinking he was interested in doing adult content with other men.
What was I doing
which
again?
he
What
quickly
combo was I
denied.
No
practicing?
problem with how you choose to identify, but Caleb wanted to set you up with another guy for OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah, I
You
was
were
trying to
believing
see
you were willing
what
to hook up with men for cash.
Zeke said
certain
that the reason
moves
Caleb
chain
kept
with.
pushing the gay OnlyFans content when Zeke only wanted to work with women was because Zeke believed this was an attempt by Caleb to hook up with him instead.
Because he wanted to have sex with me. That's it, plain and simple. There was never anyone else, only him. That's
Wait.
why I was asking for women, which he never gave names or contacts. Well, maybe Caleb only
Okay.
knows gay people, despite being, 90% straight and 10% gay. Maybe he only knows gay OF creators, and that's why he was trying to hook them up. It doesn't seem to me to be the worst thing in the world. It doesn't, I mean, it looks really bad when you hear that recording, but to me, unless there was some kind of pressuring or something really weird was going on, it doesn't seem to be the worst thing in the world to, like, offer that, I guess, if he's looking to grow his fans.
It doesn't chain into
his,
anything.
Twitch, presence.
Not
in
even a
Austin.
grab.
You guys know a lot of these
Okay.
Austin creators, they get kind of freaky, they get kind of weird, and an easy way to make money is definitely using your body for content, right? That seems to be an easy way to get yourself off the ground and make connections with people. So to me, it doesn't, I don't know, it's hard to say this is a smoking gun yet. I feel like I need
Okay.
more context around it. I mean, from the conversation, it seems to me like Zeke wasn't that interested in it, but Caleb was basically trying to, connect him with this dude if he wanted
Okay.
to. The question is if he was like pressuring him into it or like trying to make him do it. To me, that's like the bigger thing. If it was just like an offer that he got that was like, this guy wants to do this with you. If you want to make money on OnlyFans, this is one way to do it. Kind of weird, but I don't know. It's not like career ending kind of thing. It's just not.
Zeke said that the reason Caleb kept pushing the OnlyFans content when Zeke only wanted to work with women was because Zeke believed this was an attempt by Caleb to hook up with him instead. Interestingly enough, the only piece of evidence Caleb sent me to support his claim actually supports Zeke's claim that he never wanted to do hardcore content or ever reached out to
yeah,
him
it doesn't
content
chain
with
with
men,
any other
saying he was
regular
only interested
attack.
in softcore, lewds, and solo
Okay,
work.
Hey, I'm
so
posting more on
square,
OF.
square,
Yeah, with that.
square,
Yeah,
square,
you post.
R1,
You want-
square,
that's
square,
free.
spam,
I'm curious 'cause I make good relationships
square,
with people who
square,
run theirs
R1,
in different ways, so I'm
R1,
curious when you
push,
post,
alright,
and
and then with
view something
triangle,
similar.
it's
Just
triangle
softcore,
R1,
usually I have
R1,
a solo.
R1,
Once I get
but
more
if the
followers,
two
money into
triangles
it, I want to do
hit,
tapes with different models, little do vlogs.
there's
of us being on
nothing
stream and
else
off
it
content. So it seems
chains
to me like he
into,
was
because
actually
that
trying to do
is a
actual adult content. It wasn't just
wind
lewds,
up,
which is why Caleb got
that's
that
like
impression.
13,
He might be
14
willing to do
frames
a little
wind
more
up,
than he was
so it
doing
wouldn't
at the
actually
moment.
I'm not
hit.
sure why Caleb sent this as
Okay,
evidence to
noted.
support his claim, as it makes it clear Zeke wasn't interested in the hardcore content Caleb went into detail about in the voicemail.
Brilliant, I used to watch him and then you start appearing on my feed.
It's not really
it
the
just
case. I
happens.
mean, when you say tape, you say you want to film a tape with a model, I think it's clear that that's, I mean, a sex tape, right? Like, it's vlogs of us meeting on stream and then off stream film
Just
content,
Brilliant
which would be just like
Adventures.
tapes and stuff. Like, I wouldn't use the word
7,000
tapes in almost any other
subscribers. I
context.
doubt
other
this
than
is
be
the
like,
guy
you know,
you're talking about.
freaking, you know, whatever degeneracy these people are getting up to, right? I don't know how else to put it, but he did seem open to it. So I feel like that is kind of a misrepresentation by Scott here.
Why Caleb sent this as evidence to support his claim, as it makes it clear Zeke wasn't interested in the hardcore content Caleb went into detail about in the voicemail, so I'm really confused as to why Caleb sent me this.
Hold on.
Whoever's version of events you choose to believe, I think it's safe to say that the audio message Caleb left was creepy and inappropriate. Caleb runs a finance YouTube channel, and many people call him the millennial Dave Ramsey. If Dave ever had someone call into the show and then ask them if they wanted to give a BJ on OnlyFans to help pay down some of their credit card debt, I'm pretty sure he would lose a large chunk of his audience for saying something like that.
But in fairness, like, Zeke is the one who suggested it first and said, I want to do OnlyFans, and then Caleb responded in kind.
Okay,
with,
so...
well, I may know people who can help you out. I mean, that audio message sounds very bad. It sounds very gross, and I think if Caleb wants to be taken seriously, he probably shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But
Plus
from a perspective
23.
of, like, being like some kind of creep or it being like inappropriate
Plus
or workplace
31.
abuse or harassment, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't seem to be the case. And as far as Caleb wanting to have sex with this dude,
Plus 7.
I have seen no evidence of that thus far, you know.
Caleb claims he was just trying to help Zeke out, and if that was the case, there was clearly a better option to do that. Option 1 would have been to not talk about OnlyFans at all, since mixing finance content and sex work is probably not the best idea.
But Zeke said he probably wanted to do that, and he already talks to OnlyFans creators.
Plus
Caleb talks to
11.
OnlyFans creators on a show all the time, so it kind of makes sense that he would bring that up, even if it's not
Bro,
the best way to
remember
do it.
what I
Option 2
said?
would have been to
Where
leave
it
a simple
feels like
message for
Jin
Zeke,
does not
telling him
have
he had
any disadvantaged frames. He has no minus frames. I'm starting to see it. I'm actually starting to see it. Plus 17. It's 21. That looks unblockable. And then this move leads into an uppercut. What the fuck? Plus 6. Then you get this move that annoys the living hell out of me. Plus 4. Plus 17. Bro. This nigga has no minus frames. If a move of his hits, there is no such thing as minus frames for him. Oh, he has one that has minus frames. Minus 4. Minus 3. Okay. Nah, that's some bullshit. This nigga has very little. I think he has like what, 5 moves out of the rest of them, out of the accessible, easy to use, throw out move sets that have minus frames. Everything else he throws out is just plus frames, plus frames, plus frames. Excuse me. No wonder I constantly get overwhelmed by June. I don't have room to throw out an attack because he just has advantage in every moment. Oh, nah. Nah, get this nigga out of here. I'm not gonna lie. The idea of blocking every Jin sounds kind of good now. I might just unblock every Azucena and block every Jin. Honestly, I might just do that. Let's see. Zay, you sent me this gif of this video of the cat driving the car, and as I clicked on it, I was like, ooh, interesting, and I noticed I already liked it. I swear we do have the same For You page. Me eating. Oh yeah, I've seen this one as well. I swear to God, we have the same For You page. That's crazy. Corey, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Hwarang.
An
Hwarang.
OnlyFans friend who might want to work with him, and then simply gives
Toasty
Zeke's
Nomad.
contact
Why do I feel
info to
like I've
friend
fought
so
him
the two of them
before?
could work something out.
I would agree with this. He shouldn't have been mediating.
Oh, the frames
It probably
are
would have been
kind
better.
of-
He was just like,
oof.
talk to this guy, go deal with it. I don't want to deal with this. Bye. That's probably what he should have done. I don't think going into detail was really necessary.
Option 3, the nuclear choice that Caleb picked, comes across incredibly creepy, unprofessional, and in my opinion, gives some belief to some of Zeke's claims because of how detailed the voice message was, along with Caleb's self-reveal that he is only 90% straight, and his follow-up text of telling Zeke he would needed to vet him in person before connecting him with his OnlyFan friend.
I would actually agree with that, honestly. Like, why would you need to talk to this guy specifically about it in the details if Caleb's the one that isn't even starring in it?
You guys looking at TikTok, not Instagram Reels, yeah. Boom. Because his armor's still out, so the hitbox was extended. Ooh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yep, I was mashing. That did so much damage. What? Oh, Hwarang is sidestep right. Okay, good to know. Hwarang is sidestep right. Hwarang is sidestep right. Okay. Good to know. 3 stock. Get this nigga out of here. Higher rank. He's 2 ranks higher than me. I appreciate the elo though. Thank you. I appreciate the elo. Okay, what was the fault in that Hwarang? Not aggressive enough? Yeah, that's the only criticism I think I can give him right now. That Hwarang was not that Hwarang was not aggressive enough. I swear to God, if this is that Jin. Fuck. It's an even worse wait. I'm looking at the icon shit that he has. That means he has an account that is Garyu. So this is not his main. Okay. Okay, good to know. Oh. Just be patient. That's just be patient. That's Leroy, bruh. Ooh, that's a launcher? That was a launcher? Oof. The fact that that's a launcher is kind of scary. I can't lie. Uh-oh. It's hard to get an attack out on him. Because he's just plus on everything. I had to. I'm not going to use my staff for the rest of the rod, but I had to. Stop it. Oof. God damn. Oh, man. Nigga, the fuck? Oh man. Jin just does nasty amounts of damage, bro.
So he just shouldn't have done that. Bottom line, he shouldn't have done that. I agree with Scott here. This is actually this is a good point.
So I don't understand what sort of vetting process Caleb had in mind.
I threw
This
out the
wasn't
wrong
Caleb's
move.
first attempt at offering fans to people who appeared on his show. On Caleb's subreddit, early on in his YouTube career, he made a post explaining he had offered fans work unsolicited to several of the actors who appeared on his show.
Some already had OnlyFans. I offered it if they wanted a connection to some
and you was
creators.
gonna go
Then I
for
would just
the
connect
attack.
them. Now, to me, I wouldn't find this weird. If someone offered me a connection, I'd just say no, but I've seen others say this is weird or creepy. I mean, it can be. I'd say if they're already an OnlyFans creator, it's probably not that weird. If they're not at all, then that probably would be seen as pretty weird, right? I think you could definitely make that argument. I think that is a strange thing to do. I think you shouldn't be asking people who don't do OnlyFans already if they want to do it, or like trying to get them on that train, you know?
After his audience overwhelmingly made it clear they felt this was not appropriate.
Yes, if I went to a personal finance expert.
Guys, is that improvement that I'm seeing? Is Biscord improving? Did you ever figure out why you can only use one staff per round? It's just part of the mechanics of the game. There's no ways to... It's not even one stance per round. It's one stance per game. Right? So one stance per match. But yeah, it's just the mechanics of the game. There's nothing I can do to change it to make it any better, yada yada yada. So yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But hey, this sometimes helps me. It helps. The staff, when they're sprinting towards me, the range that this gives me, it helps. It helps. I barely do the low sweep one. I don't know, this one just doesn't do what I needed to do. So I always use the poking one. Because out of the 3 moves, how much... Okay, that's 22. But it has a launcher. So I either start it off by... I can either, if they're sprinting towards me, hit them with one of this. Or, if they're sprinting towards me, I can hit them with this. Maybe this, if they're being a bit too zealous. Or the staff. But I can only use the staff once. And if I'm going to use the staff, I better take advantage of it. Which, actually, let me learn how to take advantage of that. Okay, we have a way to take advantage of it. If I can knock somebody into the air and I can time it right, then I can lead it into a full combo. Which maybe is the reason why they chose to have it once per game. No, even then. Have it be a once per round thing instead of a once per game thing. Because, honestly, there are... Again, look at the startup frame for this one. 20. You can get punished, and you'll never be able to use it for the rest of the game. What's the other one? Excuse me? What's the other one? So 20 and 22. Like, allow me to use this thing once per match, or one per round, instead of giving me once per match. But it is what it is. I'll take advantage of what I can when I can. You know? Type shit.
For help, and they offer me an opportunity to make money by connecting me with an OnlyFans creator. I find that extremely weird, inappropriate, and unprofessional. Yeah, I would actually agree with that. It is kind of strange.
Caleb quickly deleted the post. Unfortunately, Zeke's claims against Caleb don't end
Okay,
there,
for that
as Zeke has
one-
also made the claim that Caleb inappropriately touched him after the filming of their second episode together. Yeah, you're claiming he actually touched you inappropriately as well?
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
He locked
that means for
in his house
this,
after the
I'd
second
have
filming,
to step
when his
forward.
friend who helps him
I have
film,
to
he
step
left.
forward a little bit, then, so, oops, my fault. What I'd have to do is I'd have to step forward. Let me throw him on the other side, push him back, and then push him back again, push him back again, and then switch sides. Okay, so what I would need to do for this, not that, for this, why is the staff not coming out? It's, and then, oh, okay. I mean, if that's the case, I don't even need to land this part, or the circle one. I just need to land the X one, and that will keep him in the air. And then it'll allow me to go pop, and then go in for the grab move. Okay. Noted. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Good to know. Okay.
I was locked in his house, and he sat me down on his couch in the living room, and he was trying. Like, the reason why I was on those shows so many times is because I was looking for
We're fighting a king. We're fighting a king, y'all.
opportunity, and he kept promising opportunity aside from the fan stuff. But he was really trying to lure me in with that. He was breadcrumbing.
I mean, is it not possible that just nobody wanted to work with this guy outside of inappropriate content? Is that not possible? Like, he just didn't have connections. Nobody really wanted to work with this guy because he's kind of a nobody actor. The only people that wanted to reach out were OF people. That is possible. That being said, if he did keep pushing it past that point, being like, hey, you want to do this stuff?
Okay.
Not good, not cool at all.
He's a king, y'all. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful.
Pay me what I was owed for that filming, and essentially
I gotta be
he didn't give me the
careful.
money until he groped me, and I needed that money to go home to, because he knew all my personal finances. He knew how much money I had. I had no money when I showed up.
Now, that is a crazy allegation. The real question here is if there's any evidence
That's
for that, because this goes
crazy.
above what Caleb said in those messages, far above it, in my opinion. I think there needs to be some legitimate proof of this happening for me to
Look at
believe
how
it.
much.
There needs to be,
Whoa.
text message
Y'all
proof.
about to witness this. Look at how much damage his ult does. Oh. Odd. Stop it. Foot kick. 8 foot.
Proof or something like that. So to me, this is like an allegation of whatever. And I don't really know what happened here. I have no idea if this is true or not. And you guys should take this allegation, the most serious one, especially with a grain of salt, until we have some kind of verification or confirmation, or Caleb says something about it, and we get to see his side. Because you know, much like with the George not found allegations that we saw recently, some people will make false allegations, and they can be completely, they can be completely erroneous and inaccurate when we don't have proof. And so you should, consider it. Consider the fact this guy's saying something. Acknowledge his credibility throughout the situation and see if he's been telling the truth and been truthful. If his receipts line up, or if they haven't lined up. And then from there you can deduce whether he's a trustworthy source. And I think it's also important to just, wait for proof.
Okay, my heat smash wasn't coming out.
A huge allegation, and that is career tanking, right? If Caleb...
Nah, bro, King's ult does decent damage if it lands. Oh no, but to be fair, his what is this thing called? His heat smash does more damage. Okay. That killed! That killed! What? Oh, nah. Nah, that is actually insane. I fucked up my combo. Oh. Oh, fucked up my combo, bro. Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, when you said the rage art is where it's at, I see what you mean. He's not gonna punish me with that shit anymore. Please put me in recovery frames. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Oh. Honestly, the amount of elo I lost from that, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's upsetting that I lost to a king that was that low rank, but I'm not mad.
Genuinely got this guy in his house and was like, I'll pay you once I go.
I fucked up when I landed this move and I froze. I froze on what to do. I knew I was supposed to do the other I mean, shit, it wouldn't have come out the way I'm doing it now. But still, I fucked up when I landed this. Okay, I gotta break it down. I gotta, get it on lock. I gotta understand this one. Oh man, that would have fucked him up. Please let this not be the same Jin.
That is crazy. That is crazy. That is career finishing, undoubtedly. That is like, you know, not exactly Weinstein tier, but it is in that league of like, hey.
Kazuya. Oh shit. Holy shit. No Jin. Nah, you give me something worse. Cancer. Alright, break through the floor. Oh, he was trying to wave dash. What? Ground break. Yep, I'm dead. Might as well just put down the controller. Oh. Niggas wave dashing. There's something in my eye. Oh my god. Oh my man, there was something in my eye. Oh, that is a low profile move. Ugh. I hate fighting Kazuyas. He's doing smart by trying to stick to my my left side. Sticking to my left side is honestly the best choice for him. Uh-huh. Ooh! Oh, thank goodness. Oh, man. He knows to block low. Fuck. Uh-oh. Bro, look at the juggle abilities of Kazuya. I fucked it up again! Oh, fucking hell. Y'all see the directional input, right? It's down back, but hey, cool. Look at the amount of juggling he can do. Oh shit. And he broke out of it. But I get hit. Oh. Bro, I hate fighting Kazuyas with a genuine passion. Oh fucking hell. I replaced a Jin with a Kazuya. Like, there's no difference. Yo, bitches fight the same.
You want this roll? Let me feel you up. Like, it's like disgusting if that's true.
I had zero money because I had spent it on gas to get to Austin. He knew that.
Okay. How much did he claim he was going to be giving you?
Thousands.
And how much
The
did you?
original contract was thousands of dollars, and he only paid me less than $200 for filming.
While Caleb has never denied the voicemail is real, he has always claimed that the
Probably
other
that
accusations Zeke
Kazuya.
has made against him are completely false. Caleb has claimed that Zeke threatened his life and doxed him, and this is just a disgruntled former actor on the show.
I'm curious if there's proof of that doxing or anything, because that's also a pretty serious claim that Caleb would have to prove.
When I asked Zeke about that, I was actually shocked that he openly admitted to me that he had threatened Caleb's life. You're not lying? You didn't threaten to kill him?
Of course I did. He molested me.
Okay. So, but you are confirming that you said that?
Him calling me a liar is him lying, but I mean, of course I threatened to kill him, but it wasn't really like I'm gonna do it. It was more like, be scared.
Now, I have to say that Zeke's behavior of threatening Caleb's life, doxing him, and his somewhat unhinged ramblings on social media have made a lot of people question his motives and unwilling to trust his story about the things he claims Caleb did to him. If he had never acted in that way, I think a lot more people would be willing to give the benefit of the doubt to him. Now, in my own personal...
I know it's not gonna be the same Kazuya. It's the same Kazuya? Oh, he uses PC. And he's had 3 wins in a row. What? Alright, cool. Cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. You know, I block low because I expect that move to come out, and I block low, and I still get hit. That's the crazy part to me. Uh-oh. I swear, bro, nothing. What? Oh. I don't know why that extended further than I wanted it to, but hey. Okay. And he has bad manners too. It's crazy. Actually, it's a Kazuya. Am I really surprised? No. What? Okay. Okay, cool. And I saw that coming. Ranking up is just gonna be a problem if I'm gonna have to deal with this Kazuya's and Jin. Bro, these niggas just prevent me from ranking up. They're always there to just dicky.
Opinion, I've actually been in a relationship with a woman who had been assaulted in the past, and the anger and violent outburst were something that I experienced firsthand. So while other people may quickly write Zeke off as a schizo liar, I don't think it's fair to immediately claim everything he says is fake just because he's acted inappropriately on how he handled this.
I mean, I would probably agree with that. I think it is valid to want to hurt someone who does something like that to you if it happened. Once again, there's no proof that it happened, but if it did, I think it's valid to be angry about it. You know, if somebody did that to me, if my doctor did that to me, I certainly would not be happy with them. I would be making crazy statements about them. I bet I would be pretty livid. So I think it's fair if that happened to have that kind of reaction. You know, whether it's mature or not, it's obviously not the right, most mature way to act. But if something like that happens to you, I don't know if you can really expect the person to give the most charitable, the best response of all time, right?
I'm just saying, it's very clear to me that this Zeke guy is full of shit based on all the stuff that we're seeing here. That's all I have to say, dude.
Zeke's story has been talked about by a few channels now, and if it were just Zeke's claims about Caleb, I probably wouldn't cover this story, since Zeke's claims have already been told several times before, and unfortunately for him, his past actions make him look untrustworthy in the eyes of many who see him.
See what I'm saying here with the CoffeeZilla thing, like the background, that fake $10 million studio type thing? Not saying he's a direct clone, not saying he's a copy, but you can see the inspiration very heavily. I don't even think Scott would deny that, so yeah.
And one thing that was brought up was that if there was any truth to Zeke's story, Caleb is...
Move like I'm Batman. Yeah. Machala Madman. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. Bro, I need to find some good counterplay for Jin. Honestly, I need to find good counterplay for Jin's and Kazuya's. Because they are the most bullshit. Mishima's in general are just the most annoying characters to go up against. Because they're glazed so badly. I hate them. Oh my god. Plus on every hit. Let me guess. Is Kazuya also plus on every hit? Let me switch to him. Let's see. Is Kazuya plus on most of his moves?
Probably acted inappropriately in the past
plus
as well.
8,
Someone
plus
who would so
2,
brazenly do what
plus
Zeke claims he
4,
did
plus 8.
would have other skeletons in his closet.
True. Very true. It's usually not a one-off incident. It's a pattern
-1.
of behavior typically.
It didn't take long for another source to come forward, and I was contacted on Twitter by a former friend of Caleb who had known him for years.
-1.
He went into detail
Okay,
about the history,
-6.
and while I have to keep most of
Much
his
better
initial
than
message
Jin.
private, so as not to
He's
dox
more
him,
punishable
his final
than Jin.
paragraph paints Caleb in a very bad light. I share all of this with you to say that everything I know about Caleb, based on years of experience and communication with him, tells me that any of these allegations made against him are true. He believes wholeheartedly in his superiority to other people, which is why I believe he enjoys telling people about how wrong they are and need to do everything different with their finances. I think he gets off on feeling smarter and better than other people, and because of his frequent and unwanted sexual...
Sorry, just caught a little bit of the K from Caleb Hammer. My
Okay.
bad.
I am not surprised in the least that someone has reported that he has made unwanted advances and / or similar.
It's fine.
He's a narcissist through and through, and he thinks his supposed intellectual and moral superiority make him immune to consequences or mistakes. This source wants to remain anonymous due to the constant death threat Zeke and others have received from Caleb's fans, but I have verified that he did indeed know Caleb for several years, and if Caleb were to claim this was a lie, I have plenty of evidence the two of them know each other and would be able to prove this source isn't made up if Caleb were to ever claim this source isn't really who he says he is.
The thing is, like, whether or not they knew each other is important to verify who he is, but I think the part that's more interesting to me is whether he can prove this behavior and this pattern of behavior of, like, getting off on feeling smarter than people. Because certainly on a show, he is undoubtedly shitting on people,
that's
making fun of
2
them,
jabs.
calling them, you know, dumb with their money, but they signed up to be on the show, they wanted to be there, so, you know, they volunteered for that service. And when you watch the show,
Can
he
I
does
delay
actually
that?
give them decent advice, so I don't think there's anything indicating he's definitely
Hey, so
acting
that's
in bad
fast?
faith or just to feel better than them or something like that. I think you would need a little more to prove that.
Messages he claims are of Caleb, and if true, show a consistent pattern of
can
unwanted
delay
sexual
it
comments
to
towards
get
others
them
in the
to
group,
drop their
as well
guard
as
a little
further
bit.
sexually
Okay.
themed comments about a 16-year-old boy. I was truly shocked at just how much was uncovered. At the time of filming this video, even more is still being found. I've done everything in my power to confirm these messages are real, including sending one that has the sexually themed message about a 16-year-old boy to Caleb to ask if he wanted to deny if it was real. Caleb's response was that it was very out of context, but never denied it wasn't from him. Caleb's lawyer reached out to me after that email and asked that I not share what was in her email, so I'll honor that request and keep that conversation private. Now, before we take a look at the chat messages, I have to give some context.
Fighting somebody from Asia. From Thailand. Let's see. Rankness of sweating it. You're using it. Oh, you're almost like what? 10 levels, 10 ranks above me? But you're using an Asuka. You're also using a low tier character. Oh, you're only 4 ranks above me? Okay. Oh man, them frames. I felt them shit. No! I fucked up my combo! Pre-GG? Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm on the same type of timing right now. I'm on the same type of timing. I don't know. Ooh. Against the wall? Oh, this is, yeah. I was struggling to get up. Huh. I hope this guy is just going easy on me. Okay. Ooh, she had the range advantage there. What? I still got hit? Huh. Something's odd. Shit. I don't know, something's off. In terms of like punishing. Like she definitely knows some combos. Yeah. But it looks like she only knows combos that start off with that launcher, which is interesting to say the least. It's interesting to, I definitely will say, interesting to say the least. I swear, it looks like she look, I swear. It's like she only knows combos that start off of that. Not completely, but definitely. Something's fishy? Yeah, I still got whooped. I'm a rematch. No. Something's off here. Something's very, very off. Either they're holding back, which could be the case. But it looks like she only knows combos that's... which is not normal for an Asuka. Well, actually, no, I don't know how Asukas fight. But it's not normal for somebody that high ranking. Ooh. Fuck, okay. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Oh, oh, that's a lot of damage. For somebody who's this high ranking, it doesn't feel normal for them to move this way. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Real shit. Oh, she got hers out faster than mine. She's about to ground combo me! Oh, fuck. My staff! I accidentally pressed the wrong button. I need to remember. This one loves to use that sweep move. The fact that that hit me from over there is kind of nuts. Bro, grabs in this game are actually some ass. They're actually some bullshit. Yeah, you get grabbed. Oh. Oh. Ooh. It looked like she was trying to do a one-armed grab. Yeah, you see, grabs aren't nice. They aren't nice at all. So stop doing them. Excuse me, I was blocking high, but unless that's a low, in which case I'll... Oh shit. Ooh. Bro, that grab, bro. I need to duck more. That's also something I need to do. Because it looks like a lot of her attacks... That launched me? Oh, shit. I did not know that's what I was dealing with. I blocked low! What the fuck do you mean? What do you fuck? I swear this game is on some bullshit. Nah. This game's on some top tier bullshit. On some top tier bullshit, I swear. Fuck! Either ways, that Asuka was kind of underwhelming. There's something off about her movements and shit. But hey, it's fine. Now Asuka was moving weird. How did I fuck that up? Like, there were moments where I was blocking low. And that was a low hit because I blocked it before. But I get hit and I wasn't mashing. I don't know if it's maybe because of input lag. That probably took a mash from the previous attack that I was throwing out. But that was some bullshit. I can't lie.
And to do that, we have to talk about Caleb's past. Now, despite Caleb having a channel about financial audits, he actually has no business degree and instead studied music composition at Western Michigan University, where he graduated in 2018. Following that, he began composing music and even created a YouTube channel that followed his musical endeavors as well. It was around this time that Caleb ended up joining a group known as the Millennium Composers Initiative. This group was created to bring young composers from around the world together so they could share ideas and foster growth for each other's musical careers.
If this allegation about the 16-year-old is real, and he was doing that, and there's no, like, good context to show that, that is also in tandem with his...
Shit, I'm not gonna get... Even if I win this... If I win this, I lose a little elo. If I win this, I gain a... Oh, wait. I feel like this is a... Damn, bro! I feel like this is a lose overall. Okay. Hello? Okay. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, shit. Bonk. Oh. Yeah, so if I win this, I don't gain elo. Or I don't gain much elo. What? Okay. I don't gain much elo. And if I lose this, I lose elo, but I don't lose much either. Woo! That move was not coming out. And I don't know why. Stop it. Whoop, boom. There we go. Whoop, boops. Boops. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oops. Boops. Thank you. Accept all, chase none. See, I didn't gain much elo. Like, I only gain elo when I fight somebody who's within my ranking and above.
Zeke thing, that would be like definitely a career hurting / ending thing. So I'm very curious as to what the truth is there, and if there's anything about that that can be proven. I guess this musical stuff is just laying context for that, which is fair, but I'm very, very curious about the bomb that's going to drop if that exists in this video. As for the context of hitting on or making comments about a 16-year-old, which is very inappropriate, obviously.
Caleb is still in this group to this day, and you can find his picture on their Instagram page and website. However, he no longer seems to be an active member since his finance YouTube channel took off. This group eventually started a Facebook group chat for its members to talk about their musical careers, as well as other topics, and it's from this chat that the alleged texts from Caleb come from. The source of the text, who asked me to conceal his identity,
I know you guys
to
can
what extent
definitely
he
hear the
believed
fan in the
group was formed.
background, because I can
We
hear
felt,
it too.
or at least I got the impression that we had very clearly agreed that it was a professional chat, and that we had professional friendships, and that we were approaching it in that way. We did not really touch on topics like that very much.
The topics that he felt were inappropriate are what we're going to be focusing on. The first one that made several people uncomfortable was Caleb's comments about finding a 16-year-old boy hot.
Part of the question here for me would be like, did he know the boy's age? Did he know his age? And also, how old was Caleb at this time? Because if this is from when he was in college, he could have been, I mean, 18, 19 years old, which wouldn't be nearly as egregious as if he is, you know, let's say 30 like he is now.
I was told that Caleb picked many of these nicknames, but a few were picked by other members. Caleb was allegedly known as Super Ho Diddly Ho. So the user known as Has Sex All the Time says, "What's this hit beat you got playing?" Super Ho responds with, "Smoking is gross." Uncut responds with, "So is saying that 15-year-old boys are hot." Dancing says, "Oh damn." Superho responds with 16. Uncut says, doesn't make your case any better.
Let's see, they don't reward you for fighting scrubs. Yeah, again, you only really gain elo and lose elo when you fight people that are higher, same rank or higher than you. You'll gain like 100 to 200 elo max, kind of. Yeah. So I need to fight those type of people, unfortunately, in order to rank up. So I don't even know if I'm gonna like do this whole, oh, I need to rank up before I end the live stream. But yeah, it seems like Oni is now, what, 3 ranks above me? Yeah, I think it's like 3 to 4 ranks above me. So that's interesting that I'm catching up like that. Maybe he just hasn't been playing ranked much recently. Wait, I can... Wait, what's the startup for that? 14. Wait. 14. Oh! I have a new... So instead of attacking up... Wait, is this high? Okay, we'll see. We'll see what this is.
Superho responds with, haha, thinking from a picture is cute isn't bad. I don't think the person was cut because they are young. He had facial hair. Like, come on.
Whoa.
Raven? Ugh, and I'm not gonna get any elo if I win this fight, or nothing significant because he's a lower rank. Who the fuck is this nigga supposed to be? Oh, damn. What the fuck is going on? Damn. I almost got perfected. What the fuck? Oh, nah. I am... He broke out of it so late. That move. That move actually pisses me off. And I don't even fight Ravens like that. Oh. Oh, nah, bro. Nah. Fuck, why did... I didn't even press the button to grab. Oh, fuck, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. You know, I completely forgot that I can counter. Mainly because there's a lot of attacks that just go through my counters. I was blocking high. I know I was blocking high, that move still hit me. And I know it's not like a low move. Oh, I don't know why. Oh. Okay, I don't know why he decided to move forward for that, but hey, I'll take it. What is this nigga doing? What is... He's losing health by doing that? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, so I... Nah. Like I said, I don't lose elo, I don't gain elo. I think this is the first, like, professional Raven I've fought. Or, not professional, but, like, ranked Raven I've fought before. And I'm not gonna lie, niggas trying to play mind games, I guess. It made it much harder because of the Naruto mod. The Naruto mod has like made his clones invisible. So I couldn't even see what exactly I'm blocking at. I'll like block a move and it'll say I've blocked a move, but I didn't know where it came from because I can't see the clones. So I might have to remove that mod if I'm gonna do ranked matches against Ravens. Okay. When I landed this, because I was on the opposite side, I fucked it up. So I'm gonna need to learn how to... Yeah, you see? See, I keep fucking it up. It's just a reflex at this point. I could have landed that move had I been smarter. Also, this person has amazing Wi-Fi. Whoever I'm about to match up with, yeah. And it's a king. A high-ranking king. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get demoted.
I mean, it depends on if he knew their age at the time. I don't know what this kind of justification.
I don't care if he's 2 rankings above me, I'm gonna get demoted. What? Oh, brother. I've never seen a king trying to do footsies. Ooh. I've never in my life seen a king try to do footsies. His hyper armor went over mine. His hyper armor prioritized over mine. That is so cool. Wrong. Okay. I've never seen I get punished by that, by the way. I got punished by that. Please, thank you. Please. Like, you know it's bad when I have to beg with the game that I'm playing for it to cooperate. What is he doing? Oh. Okay. Okay. Impressive. A king... I'm not gonna lie, this is weird. This is a king that hasn't grabbed as often. I pressed the right button to break out of it. Triangle's the right button to press out of it. And I still got hit. Great. That is just absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. I threw out a hit that is supposed to break out of that move, and I still got hit. Wow. Break out! Break out! Oh my, look at that! Nah, honestly... Alright. I know you break out of that move by spamming triangle. I spam triangle, and I'm still getting grabbed. So the guide that this game gives you doesn't even work. Great. Cool. Cool. I am one more match away from demotion.
Is, but it seems like at least here
Cool.
he kind of knew their age and was still doubling down. So if he felt bad about that comment, he probably would have retracted it and be like, I didn't know their age, that's weird to me, my bad. But continuing to double down is definitely a weird thing to do. But I'd also be curious, like, when these
Tekken,
DMs
man.
are from or what was going on
Tekken.
here exactly. Doesn't seem to be a date on these DMs right now, so I would be very curious on what the context was outside of this or whatever. But definitely talking about being cut or circumcised is... Dude, 90% straight, really?
I am not gay.
Sure about that, bro?
I have sex with men.
Uncut says why screenshot because Superho had taken a picture of this guy's Snapchat of his 16-year-old friend, and Superho says, he hot, is gay, please. Uncut says, he's 16 and no, effing perv. Superho responds with shame. Uncut says, what would the age of consent in Michigan? Superho says 16.
Bro.
Uncut says Texas is 17, and Superho says shame.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Which is when he replied that they were very out of context. I asked the informant if there was more context to this story, which he replied that there wasn't.
Is Caleb going to give more context or something? Is there something more that we should know about this? Because that is not a good DM to send for sure. That's very, very bad if Caleb was, you know, of you know, mid-20s or something like that. If he was older, and this is like only a few years old at this point, because I believe he's 30 now if he was born in 1995. That's very weird. I would like to know more about this and have these DMs verified. But if Caleb did say they were real but out of context, then that definitely would. You got to provide that context if that makes it look better. You know, whatever it may be. If this is just like a degenerate
that's
joke,
minus
group chat,
13.
joking or whatever.
That's why every grab or every punch,
you know, as far
actually
as,
grabs
look
and
better, right?
punches go through that.
Anything.
If
He said
all
this
of
was
them are
taken very
blocked.
out of context, didn't give me any other info around that. So just anything you know around this particular incident.
13.
Yeah, I mean,
Another grab would break out of that.
It's interesting that he'd say that, particularly because I'm not sure there's any more context out of
Why
which
is-
could be taken. That is the extent of.
Oh,
of
that's
the
plus
context
12,
surrounding
that's
this,
10.
Was that the
Wow.
friend with the nickname Uncut posted this picture of his friend.
I
who
thought
was-
both jabs were just both 10. So, ooh, a Lily? 10 is... Square is a 10. Yep, it's a demotion match. Square is a 10 and triangle... Damn. Look at that launcher! And you saw how fast that move came out, right? That's some nasty shit right there. I can't even lie. Ooh. Why did that move also launch? Good job sidestepping. Yep, yep, yeah. Okay. In danger of demotion, bro. Oh, yeah. I'm getting demoted. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, congratulations on your rank up. Hello? Does blocking not exist in this game? I block high, and I still got hit by that. You know what? All I need to do is just get back to my rank. I'll get back to my rank and I'm just... Yeah. I'm not going all the way up another rank. It's fine. Nope. Blocking in this game is absolutely abhorrent. When you block a move, and then you suffer from that move. Or you block a move and it somehow still hits you. I was blocking, stand blocking. I wasn't low blocking because I saw the move was coming from up and I still got hit. But hey. Stop trying to pair me with the same Lily. I don't even, it happens all the time to me. I don't even be mashing. You see, that's the thing that pisses me off. I don't press a button, but I'll still get hit. I'm not trying to mash out of it. All I'm trying to do is just get up and block. Cause I know Leroy gets prioritized by everybody in the game. So there's no point in mashing. And yet I'll still get punished. It's like, okay, I guess. Man.
Was 16 years old.
Why is his name Uncut? If this is a professional chat, why are they named Uncut and Diddly Diddler or whatever? Like, what? Why is this going on in this chat with these professionals, these music professionals? Okay, I don't know what goes on in music school. I didn't go to music school, but it seems like something weird is going on at music school. We need to have a moratorium on music school so we can figure out what exactly is going on here. I don't know. With the Zeke thing, it seems to be much easier to debunk for Caleb in terms of making a response. With this one, that seems a lot tougher, and it seems like it would be a very hard thing to disprove or give context for. But Caleb could have some kind of smoking gun that he could pull out, so keep that in mind. We do have to take this somewhat with a grain of salt at the end of the day.
Hold on.
If I was a woman, I would just ride dick.
Whoa. 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 That is not what I expected to hear the second I hopped into a video. If I was a woman outside, like what? Wait. Oh, I just realized I can still move and shit. Nine, 6. Okay. It's most likely the same Lily.
Then imagine a nigga cream pies you too. 9 hours to drive and she didn't pick up. I mean, shit, I wonder why. Look at this ugly ass nigga, bro. This is what happens when the two wrong people just fucking for sex.
This is low tier God, bro. Are we really surprised by anything he says at this point?
And this is the product of that. Bro, this shit literally was two motherfuckers who fucked.
So random. What the fuck are you waffling about? The video description says, Low tier God depicts ultimate fantasy as a woman. So I guess he's talking about like if he was a woman.
And didn't even think about what type of shit we could create if we accidentally have a kid.
That's 13.
Because if you look like this,
That's
your
14.
parents gotta look just like that. Wasn't no thought put into this nigga at all. Pre-consumption. Just two rogues got together and fucked, and this was an accident that came out. Then the nigga got these nasty whitehead bumps on his cheek too.
That's 13. If they block,
what this
look,
dude
I
could do to
usually
look
try
better.
to see it through because some people
the only
drop
thing
their
he could
guard.
possibly do is just get swole as fuck.
Like
There's
some people drop
nothing
their
else.
guard
There's no
for
way
the
he could
last
dress.
one, so that's why
There's
I kind
no
of like
way.
drop my guard.
There's nothing he could do.
Damn.
Outs. Like the only thing he could do is get swole. There's nothing else he could do to appear attractive to anybody in society outside of getting rock hard swole. Pause.
14.
Oh, rich ain't enough for this nigga.
-7, really?
Who's recording him though? Why would you pull? This shit gotta be fake because who the fuck's recording you? Yeah, this shit fake. Raw can't act. Damn, that nigga ugly as fuck.
That's 14 on block? Damn.
God.
Bro, Leroy's recovery frames are actually nasty whenever a move is blocked. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there ain't shit this nigga could do but get swole,
8.
bro. Imagine being a bitch and allowing a nigga like that to get on top of you and bang. I'm so glad I'm not a bitch.
9'12".
So glad I'm not a female. Like, I just couldn't let no
6'9".
nigga get on top of me and fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't allow it. I'll be like, nah, you lay down. Ain't no pauses involved, nigga.
I hate it when I'm trying to fight somebody and I'm trying to do this move, but then it switches me to this stance.
If, like,
so I
if
can't,
I was a chick, I
like,
just
it
couldn't
keeps
allow nobody to
fucking
like
my inputs
to
up.
get on top of me and fuck
Luckily,
me in
sometimes it
between
does
my
bait
legs.
them.
Well, you got to give it to women, man. They really takes a lot to be a woman. What am I gonna do? If I was a woman, I would just ride dick. I'm not gonna sit over there and just allow a nigga to back shot me and fuck me with my legs wide open. The fuck? That'd be the only position I would perform if I was a woman. Like, can I get back shots? I'd be like, hell nah. I only ride dick. That's it. Lay down or we ain't fucking.
Okay.
Seriously though. Like, oh, I'm just trying to put myself into the mind frame of woman. How do you just lay there with legs
That's
open
plus
and
7
let a nigga
too.
get in between you and fuck you? That's just I know chicks be like, well, I like it, but it's just like, how? Like, you just let another human being just conquer you sexually and you enjoy it? I ain't gonna stop talking like shit, my nigga. We good. This ain't TOS.
Not the voice EO. Oh man.
Then imagine a nigga cream pies you too. Like, damn.
Yeah, the laugh does not help.
You guys never backshotted a chick and felt bad?
Why would you feel bad for back?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I personally can't fathom being a woman. I can't fathom being a woman, bro. It gotta take so much more to be a woman than it is
Goku,
to
welcome,
be a
welcome. Hope you're doing good. Do you play Fortnite? Yes, but I haven't played it in the past month or so. I think the past month or 2 months. Like, ever since I got the computer, I haven't hopped on Fortnite. Why? What's going on? Haven't played Fortnite in a minute? Yeah, same, bro. I have not touched Fortnite in so long. I think the last time we touched it was when the Lego stuff was still like fresh, when it was just introduced. I think that's when I last played Fortnite. Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, Zay. Bro. After this, there's something I need to show you, bruh. After the stream, there's something I need to show you, because what the fuck? It was Rocket Racing stage. Yeah, it was like Guitar Hero, Racing, and Legos. I think they're still there. You know you're not funny for this video that you sent me, bruh. Bruh, I won't even lie to you. Right now, as it stands, owning a PS5 is a waste of money. That's all I gotta say. I mean, maybe I'm saying this because I have a PC now, but like, owning a PS5 right now is kind of a waste of money. you could very well just use the PS4. The only thing is like, oh, now they're starting to push the PS4 out, so there's barely much barely much. There aren't as many games you can play, or the games that are coming out are now only exclusively PS5. But for the most part, most games are still releasing on the PS4. Right, even Tenkaichi 4 is releasing on the PS4. The only games right now that I'm really missing out on is like Helldivers. It's like Helldivers, Tekken 8, Spider-Man, Demon Souls. Okay, I guess. Everything else, I can play on the PS4. And now that I have a PC, I don't even need the PS4. Wolverine, it'll come out on PC. It'll come out on PC eventually, and then I'll be fine. You know?
Man. There got periods. Every man want to use you for sex. When you do have sex, a nigga gets to violate you sexually.
Alyssa? Ugh, I'm gonna lose more ranking. I don't think I've ever fought against her. So I think I'm gonna lose ranking. I know she's dressed as... What? Her hyper armor prioritized over mine? Oh, nah. And she got the chainsaws. Oh, that's a grab. Oh. Bro. How do you fight Alyssa? Genuine question. How do you fight her? Oh, fuck. I don't know. Do you play footsies with her? Is that how you fight her? I've never fought one before. Damn. I don't know how to fight one. Genuinely. I guess keep her at a distance and bait her attacks out. I guess. Because the second she gets close range, it becomes a problem. That's a grab, yeah. Her grab looks so unconventional. Ooh. Oh. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Oh, nah, bro. I don't know how to fight Alyssa. Oh, how fast is that grab? I'm so curious. Makes sense that she can control her flying, but holy shit! Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not ranking up with this. If I go down 2 whole ranks, nah. I don't know how to fight this bitch. Damn.
Like, imagine like...
All I know is, like, she can throw her head as well. So I know if I was, like... I guess if she was more aggressive or if I was more relaxed, she definitely would have thrown an attack and that would have killed me. Aww. Okay. There's a sound of a seal clapping its head.
If you're a guy, right?
Whatever it's called.
And a chick could like bend your cock. She could bend you over, bend your cock, and then like figure out a way to back shot you with your own like. You get what I'm saying? Like she could bend you over your cock only with a nigga with a BBC or a Titan. She bends you over, but then she's like fucking you from the back, but it's your dick she's using to fuck you from the back.
Okay. Okay.
Like, would you even allow that? Like, I'll be like,
who's this Victor supposed to Bro, literally, this is the same combo 10K uses. TikTok ass combo. That was the exact same combo that 10K uses. Holy shit. Okay. To be fair, that's in the combo sampler. Oh, okay. I thought this nigga was trying to... Yeah, I thought y'all had the same mentor or some shit like that. Uh-oh. I really thought y'all had the same mentor. The way this nigga was throwing them combos out, nah, I'm like, nah. That is... Oh. Boops. Boops. Spelunker. Fuck is this? What's weird? He's buns. I mean, he's the rank I was in just before I ranked down. So, not really expecting the... Ah, no! This nigga didn't grab me out of my... Okay, never mind. I understand what you were saying when you said he was buns. I did not... I forgot. I forgot that his thing is a low. And then... He didn't grab me out of my fuck up rage art. Ooh. Oh, this nigga's spamming the same combo. That's interesting. Interesting. Oh, shit. It's a low. Okay. Okay, I need to actually, like, focus. Because he's definitely ass. I will say that for sure. But... just because he's ass doesn't mean I should underestimate him. Ooh. Just because he's ass doesn't mean I should underestimate him. Whoa, whoa. Slow your roll, buddy. Slow your roll. Oh lord, nah, bro. Nah, we're not doing that again. Slow your fucking roll. I'm not gonna lie, if that rage art didn't come out when I wanted it to come out, because sometimes it does glitch, I would have died. I would have died. Because sometimes I try to throw out the heat smash, right? Instead, what happens is that it makes me do this instead. Makes me go into my triangle parry. So, yeah. If I fucked up the input, I would have died. Straight up. Anyways, but you're right, he was buns. Because when I hit him with my rage art, he didn't... You know, he didn't grab me out of it. I expected to throw out a rage art, like, hit him, and then he just goes, but instead, no, he blocks it, and then waits a sec. He didn't even, like, mash immediately. He blocks it, waits, and then throws out an attack. I'm like, what? Okay. I expected to die there. I expected to die there. Like, I won't even hold you. Tekken was right. He is buns. But hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate niggas who are ass. Like that one Hwaring that we fought yesterday that helped me rank up. I appreciate niggas that are ass. Cause you helped me rank up. Thank you. But I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to... Hold on. When it comes to, what is this thing called? My Hero Academia? I 1000% believe... it's not... It's the same Alyssa. I 1000% believe that Studio Bones has ruined My Hero Academia. Like, nobody cares about that series anymore because of the animations and shit. Oh. Like, already. Ooh. You know what? Fair. Like, I just saw a picture of, like, the new season of My Hero Academia. That shit looked some ass. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not watching that shit. I'll just stick with the manga. Heard the manga's going crazy. Ugh. You know what? Learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Up and I'm dead. Oh, yep. They got some good fills overall. I can't even read. I'm not gonna lie, that was not supposed to connect. That was not supposed to connect whatsoever. But I'll take it. I'll take it. That move, that grab right there was not supposed to connect. Oh shit. Wow. What is the Get grabbed. Thank you. My guy was gonna fuck me up. What is the... Damn, that made me audibly gasp. What the fuck was the startup frames for that move? Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, wow. Fuck. Look at how much she can close the distance. I can't. Because if I try, no matter what I do, No matter what I do. Jabbing my... Oh, shit. Jabbing might be the best motion. Oh, you... Ah, you fool. I'm going to assume that was a mistake. I will seriously assume that is a mistake. I refuse to believe they actually... Oh, shit. Oh, bitch! I refuse to believe they threw out that rage art intentionally. Bitch! Stop it. When are you going to learn? Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Grab. Oof. Oh. Grab. Come on. Thank you. Accept all. Chase none. Don't. Nah. Sorry. Oh, man. You know what? That's enough for me today. That's enough. For the sake of my mental health, that's enough for me today. That's enough. Okay. For the sake of my mental health, that is enough for me today. I ended it off on a win. I started with a win. Sure, I got knocked down a rank. I got back to where I was, and I ended with a win. That's enough for me today. So watch these, and then I will relax.
You know what else makes me feel away? If a woman touches my ass, I'm never gonna be cool with that. Like, you do it.
Which is funny, because he did say that he spends 30 minutes to an hour washing his ass in case a woman eats it out. So, interesting. But hey.
You probably gonna get away with it, but like, Now, for you motherfuckers out there, you don't budge when
and
a girl...
somehow I was able to get to where I was without music. I think that's what sold me a lot of the time. I wasn't listening to music, so I wasn't mentally locked in.
Smacks your ass or squeezes it.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no.
That's...
Your girls grab your ass. I think mine... The only time I've ever... Only time I ever get my ass grabbed by my girl is like when I'm hitting it in missionary. Then she'll grab me. But like, otherwise, not really. Nah. I'm not against it. Feels uncomfortable, but I'm not against it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
People are like, hold on, LTG, wait, hold on. Wait, if my girl smacked my ass, like, I'm not... Oh. Wait, LTG, wait a minute. Wait, I'm supposed to feel away if my girl smacks my ass? This girl told me, dead ass, she looked at me in my face and told me, I don't think you have the capability of being in love with any woman. I just kicked back a little.
I mean, that girl was not wrong. I truly also don't believe that Low Tier God has the capability of loving any girl. He considers his ex-girlfriends girls I used to fuck with. He believes in like the red pill and black pill and all that stuff. And just the way he functions, the way he talks, the way he acts and all that stuff, I also don't think he's capable of loving a woman.
And I stared at her, and I was thinking like, man, this bitch is so right.
He even admits he's right.
You think it's time for men? No, you fake one. Ooh,
Ooh, you think it's time?
Low tier God, I think it's time for men. Bro, I just noticed the username. Holy Glaze, Low tier God rocks. Imagine that being your username. Like, I know there are meme usernames and shit like that. Like, for example, I remember once when I was on Twitter, and then there was some guy called Berlizzi's or Berlin's chair, right? Because Berlin likes to, well, in his older videos, he used to assault his chair on a regular basis. So somebody changed the name as like an inside joke, right, amongst the community. But holy Glaze, to call yourself Low tier God rocks. I'm sorry, if I ever found somebody in my YouTube chat and their username was Biscord rocks, change your name before I time you out. Holy shit.
Time for men? No, you fake, wannabe gay fuck. It's not time for men, dumb fuck. How about you bend over and spread your black burnt ass cheeks with your pink anus and let a nigga protrude his dick up your ass? Sit down and let me ride your dick. And you just like,
okay. Okay then.
she's like tucking me up. I'm grabbing your hair, watching you blow my dick. So, Dan Brazilian says, after having sex with thousands of women, Dan learns the truth that it's better to be with one woman who truly cares about you.
Kanye has talked about this since Bound. One good girl's worth 1,000 bitches. Like, come on.
Now, didn't we just have this conversation yesterday? Where I said it's like, just when you fuck a lot of chicks, the high of like just banging random chicks, it just don't hit no more. Like,
I don't even think you need to have 1,000 bodies to realize that. You kind of, personally, I realized that after my, my fourth body. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it was the fourth one. After my fourth body, I also kind of came to that conclusion, where it's like, one good girl is, yeah, you realize that one good girl is worth 1,000 bitches lying, you know? Where you just sit down and you're like, I mean, sex is fun and all. I mean, it's alright. Like, it's better to just have one that you can do it with an infinite amount of times, instead of doing it one time with an infinite amount of women.
you'd be like, damn, I gotta fuck, I gotta wash my cock after, like, I gotta, the shit might be foul, like, I gotta carve time out my day, I gotta get sucked up, I gotta,
I will say though, even if you have that mentality of like, it's better to have one that you could do it infinitely compared to doing it once with infinite amount of girls, there will always be that one person out of the infinite amount of girls that will definitely make you feel some type of ways. Like, you'll have that mentality, but they will take you out of that mentality, but only for that one experience. And then after you're done with that experience, you immediately go back. It's like, woof, that was great. I'm not kind of feeling it anymore. You kind of like go back into that mentality. It's like a high, like a drug high, where they take you out, you have like an out of body experience, and then you immediately crash and you go back to normal.
you said super cat? It's not cat. You gotta fuck more to know. You gotta fuck a crazy amount of bitches to get this type of mentality about you.
Not even. My body count is 6. Unless you consider that a lot, I don't think you need a lot to realize that. It happens very quickly. Especially if you have multiple partners within a short time frame. Yeah, because when it was with me, it was like 3 partners in the span of like 1 year. Of course, 3 months, it was like 3 to 4 months in between each of them. Yeah, didn't take me long to realize it. It was just like,
On average, at least, at a minimum. I mean, like if I only had sex with 2 girls in a day, that was like, we're having some real off day or something, right?
Yeah.
And some days 4, sometimes 5, 7.
No ways can I have an orgy. as much of a nymphomaniac I tend to be sometimes, I could never be in an orgy. I don't care if it's me and 10 women. Me and 7 women. One guy, 7 women, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. No ways. That is not in my male fantasy at all. The most would be like 3 girls and me. That's the most. And even then, mentally, that's pushing it. Like 3, me and 2 girls is what I'm comfortable with. Me and 3 girls, you're pushing it. I start to feel a little uncomfortable. 7, like 4, 5, 6, no, I could never in my life engage with multiple women like that. I would hate it. That's not in my fantasy whatsoever. Holy shit, dealing with one woman is already stressful enough. You telling me I should deal with like 4 plus? Holy shit, what? No, I'm good off that.
The most was 9.
How many?
You know why I believe everything that Dan's saying is because there's been times where I'm like, damn, I fucked 4 bitches today. Like, there's been times in my life where I like literally smashed 4 hoes in one day.
I wonder if he caught something.
And I didn't even realize it.
Actually, it's not my business. It's not my business to find out.
And so the day was over and I was like, damn, I smashed. Blah, blah, blah. Smashed her. Smash, boom. Then,
Also, how short are your sex sessions? If you were able to do 4 girls differently in one day. Firstly, you have a lot of money for gas. Right? That's a lot of gas money. And then 2, that's a lot of condoms to waste. 3, how fast do you get things over and done with? If they're quickies, I understand. If they're actually full-blown rounds and stuff like that, 4 in one day, I don't know. It takes me a while just with one girl. I think the longest session I've had was like 8 hours. It was 8 hours for one girl. And you're telling me 4 girls in one day? I don't think that sex was fulfilling. Look, I don't think it was fulfilling. It's like 4 to 8 hours. That's my range. I don't think I could just do regular sex in like 2 to 3. I don't think I could. For me, 48 hours is my average range of like how long I participate in, you know, the dance with no pants. So to do 4 a day? I don't know. 8 hours? Yes, 8 hours. 8 hours was a norm for me. Cause I went there at 12 in the afternoon and I went home at 9 p.m. I went home at 9 p.m. So we started at 1. I went there at 12. We started at 1. I left at 9. Because we did some aftercare and like cuddling and stuff like that at like 8 to 9. So it was like roughly 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours of just straight at it. And that was like the norm, the average for me. It's like 4 to 8 is the average. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. And I know, bro, that the first time I did it for 8 hours, I slept for 12. I went home, I went to bed, I closed my eyes, I woke up 12 hours later. I was like, holy shit. She said she woke up 11 hours later. So, yeah. Yeah, it exhausted both of us.
My max, though. It's not even nothing to brag about. I wouldn't do that shit now. But yeah, there was times where I've smashed 4 chicks in a day. So I know damn Brazilian ain't capping. I'm a regular guy.
I don't even think... I think 4 was his max. Because if 4 was more... If his max was longer than that, then most likely he would have said more than 4. Right? You would have flexed like the highest number possible. Like, I'm very open, I'm very honest in saying... The longest session I've had, 8 hours. The most amount of partners I've had, 6. The most amount of times I've like had my climax in a session, 11. That's the most I've had in one session, 11 rounds. Or 11 orgasms, but still.
This is before Low Tier God existed. Any of the internet shit existed. Yeah. How the fuck you talk to more than one chick at a time? I've done that before too, and it's a headache, bro. Like, gotta lie to this chick, lie to that girl.
You don't even need to lie. I mean, if you're entertaining multiple girls, I don't think you need to lie. As long as you're open and honest. A lot of people are gonna be like rolling their eyes, unless they know what position they're in. Like if they know 100% we're just friends with benefits, then there's no need to lie to anyone else about, you know, all that stuff. If they all know we're friends with benefits, easy as said and whatever, said and done, whatever. But if you're lying to all of them, like, oh, we're in a relationship, then at that point, break up with them. Why lie to them? Just find somebody you can be honest with.
Or just don't. Or it's just a waste of time, man. You know what I mean? It's just a waste of time. It's just like, I just feel like money's more important. Honestly, like goals and money is as cliche as this shit sounds. I'm sorry, but it's just, I don't know. It's a better high than fucking random bitches. It's just getting money.
Earning money is better than having sex. I mean, yes, yeah, I would agree. Right? Because like when you have money and then you can do things for yourself and you can do things for other people and you don't have to worry about them being broke afterwards, it is a high. Like for example, when you earn money and then you decide to take your parents out for dinner, right? You give them a treat, you buy them a gift. It feels like it has this weird sense of like pride and boost in self-confidence when you can do something for someone else with something off of your hard work. Like I finally earned my money and then I'm like, you know what, let me buy dinner for once, you know, it's on me. That I would agree, it definitely feels better than sex, but it's like a different type of feeling, right? It's a different type of mental feeling. Like there's obviously the mental feeling of when you doing the action, you hearing your partner enjoy it, you hear her moans, her crying out your name and all that stuff. There's the pride and there's the confidence that comes from that. But it's very different to the pride and confidence that you get from providing for somebody who's provided for you, giving back. It's two different things. So I don't know if I'd really compare them, but I would say I definitely do prefer the doing something for somebody who's done something for you. I prefer that one more than the sexual highs and stuff like that.
Money. And then you just feel less disgusted with yourself. Like I said, it got to a point in my life where I was fucking so many chicks, I just started to be disgusted with myself in the mirror. Like,
that would be more because you're a whore, not because you're having sex. Four women in a day, you're a bop. So that's why you'd be disgusted. You feel the shame, looking into the mirror, knowing that you're a whore, you know?
After I was done fucking, I'll just look in the mirror like, damn, I can't believe I fucked. Like,
also, that means, who are you fucking where after you're done smashing, you feel shame? That means she must be clapped. She must be clapped for you to do that and then feel post-nut clarity. Because I've never... 6 partners, and I've never had a post-nut clarity where I busted a nut and I felt disgusted afterwards. Because I enjoyed the sessions. I enjoyed the people I was doing it with. So, I don't know, bro. It's kind of wild. Hey, find better women.
You know, you start to feel like you just like it's a job, or you just shouldn't just be fucking casually like that.
Then find somebody meaningful to fuck. Anyways. Well.
But you gotta bang a lot of chicks to even get to that level. Cause before you get to that level, it's like, damn, shit, I'm ooh, like, oh, you, okay. And then once you start like, you just like, you be like, damn, I only really want to, either I don't want to fuck at all, or I'm just going to fuck one chick.
I am.
That's because I'm not the type of guy that talks about my personal life.
Again, you don't need to have 4 women in one day to come to this realization. Some have it sooner than later. You can have it with 1 partner. You can have it with 4. Because that's when I realized it, at 4. You can have it with 1 partner. You can have it with 4. You could have it with 4 in one day. Or you can have it with like 50. At 50? Holy shit, seek help. Seek Jesus. But, yeah. Shit, you could even have 0 partners and realize that.
I did that years ago. It was the biggest mistake of my life, and I'll never do it again. I'm never just gonna have a chick pop on stream like, well, chat, meet, well, I don't talk like that. Well, chat, meet Rebecca. We've been rocking for quite some time.
Rebecca, white name. Makes sense. He calls women snow queens. Okay.
You mind giving my chat a 360? Like, that's never gonna happen.
I don't think I've ever had... I've never met a black Rebecca. Maybe that's just not common in South Africa. Yeah, it's probably not common. Also, as for bringing a girl on stream, unless it's my wife or my fiance, you guys will never see any, like, me bring any girl that I'm romantically interested or invested in on stream. Never. If you see a girl on stream, 100% no, I'm not involved with her. She's just a friend.
As much as you'll want me to, and how much access I would have to do something like that if I really wanted to, no, I'm never doing it. Midnight, shout out for the gifted. Weirdos killed that shit 100%. I learned my lesson and I'm glad I did. I will never bring another chick on stream ever again. I'll never post no chick ever again unless we're like married or some shit. Like, it's just not happening.
Yeah, I understand that.
Even then, I probably wouldn't post.
Like, that's bad luck. Life,
to me, posting a chick on social media is like getting her name tattooed. It's equivalent to that.
Really?
Send out to Don. Shut up for the 12 months. Thank you.
I guess I could see
when
the
you
argument.
post a chick on social media, it's dead ass equivalent to getting her name tattooed. Because then once I post that pic, it's on the internet forever.
True. And then if y'all break up, people are gonna ask you about it. And there's no way to scrub it from your body. Unlike a tattoo where you could just get laser removal surgery.
So then once I post that pic, everybody's attention is gonna be like, okay, like, who is she? Let me find out who she is. Then instead of it just being about low tier God, it morphs into who's low tier God's bitch.
I don't know if they really did that with Mr. Beast though. All I know about Mr. Beast's girlfriend is that he found her when he came to South Africa to film a video with Logan Paul. And then after he did that, then he found his girlfriend and then they went overseas.
And I don't want my audience to be engulfed in what I drive, how much money I make, materialistic items, what bitches I'm fucking with. That's not, no. Nah. Oh, I got some in my eye.
Can I like speed this up? Oh, there's normal speed, that's why.
If I stop fucking with her, that's why. You know.
How many women have you slept with in your life total?
Thousands. I had this image in my mind when I was growing up of like how awesome this would be. I don't know, what I kind of landed on was I think it's like better to have a monogamous relationship. Strange as that's come from me. You got 2 choices. You can just like do whatever you want and, you know, be free and like allow the women to be free and just use condoms with all the girls and not care about if they hook up with other guys and it's just like purely sexual and whatever. Or I think you can find a girl that you enjoy spending time with and that you actually trust each other. But I think it's unlikely to find a woman that is going to be okay with you sleeping with other women that actually cares about you for the right reasons. Even if the girl is okay with it, I think that you like cause internal damage to her. I do think that like one cool girl that does stuff with you that you actually have a mental connection with, I think the sex is better. I think you're more relaxed. I think you have less things to deal with, less distractions. Your energy's not being pulled in a bunch of different directions.
Yeah, I feel like the sex definitely is better.
I mean,
sure.
Shit, this is why I'm monogamous. I don't think I could ever, not even I don't think, I know I could never be in a polyamorous relationship. Never in my entire life. Nah.
I flame. Shout out for the 12 months.
Nah, I couldn't.
Yes, sir. I see with the diamond cloak too.
Second I see any, like if I'm with a girl, the second she offers an open relationship, it ends there.
There is hope to like
the moment she even brings up the discussion of an open relationship, unless it's like in the very beginning, in the talking stages, and I'm like, are you monogamous or polyamorous or polygamous? That's the only time we ever have the conversation. If she ever brings up the topic of like, I've been hearing about open relationship, ended it right there. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I know where this is going, and I'm not falling for it. Can't fool me, Satan.
Hang attracted with a woman. Having sex.
Yeah, but you gotta get there first. Don't be like, but OTG, I found out with my first or second bitch. That's where you're fucking up. See, you gotta fuck a lot of chicks like Dan Brazilian's talking about.
No, you don't.
You gotta fuck a lot of chicks, experience a lot of bitches, then get this mindset. You can't be thinking like this. You got, you know what I'm saying? You can't be a rookie in the game and like think that you're gonna like, you know? You gotta really get out there and smash.
No.
Get different versions of top, different versions of pussy.
No. Or you can just find a partner, and once you're with her, you just learn each other's bodies. No. Then she'll learn how to give you top. She'll learn how to give you the best top you've ever had because she's analyzed, she's perfected your body. She knows what you like, how you like it, when to stop, when to get faster, and all that stuff. You don't need to fuck 1,000 bitches for that shit. You're just risking STDs.
How you gonna catch something with condoms? Yo, once
like I saw this thing on my Instagram and popped up in my Instagram For You page where there was this basketball star who paid $100,000 to this I think she was a porn star or something, but she paid $100,000 to a girl in order to get so she could get an abortion, right? Because he was being reckless and he knocked her up. Trust me, it's not necessary.
Oh, 6.
This Foxes, welcome to
Oh shit! Hey, much appreciated. Shout out for the 10 gift. It's 1 soul 6. Thank you. Let's get it. Does that apply to women? Fuck no. Because as a woman, I gotta lay down and get fucked by hella men. Like I gotta open my legs every time. Like imagine like, hold on. I don't even see how women be hoes because you gotta let niggas backshot you and let niggas violate you and take your body from you over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
I mean, to be fair, the clitoris has more nerve endings than the entire like penis and ball sack combined. So it's understandable why women enjoy sex. It just feels better for them. It's more sexually stimulating.
Over again. I don't even think most chicks be in a mindset of realizing that you're allowing a man to violate you every time you fuck.
It's not violation if it's consensual.
Because as men, we dominate sexually. A woman doesn't dominate sexually. I penetrate a woman doesn't penetrate me. A man, if I'm fucking a chick, I backshot you, you're sucking me up, I'm grabbing your hair, watching you blow my dick. I got your legs in the air fucking you. Stealing your cream. Like there ain't...
I mean, there are... Actually, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm probably gonna get banned on YouTube if I say it. I was about to say something, I realized I don't want the entire world to know about this. Or not. It's a thing that exists in the world that I've seen. I haven't experienced it, but I've seen it, and I was like, if I talk about this, I'm probably gonna get the live stream flagged 18 plus, so hey.
There ain't no cream that come out of me. When I'm stroking, there's cream on my dick that's coming out of your body. I'm entering your body, fucking you. I get to violate you sexually and do what I want. When I get to put you in all types of positions, I can say, let me backshot you, lay flat, put your legs up, let me fuck you from the side. All types of shit.
I mean, it's consensual because if she doesn't want to be in a position, she could just say no to it. And it's not like you can force her into a position because at that point, then you're revoking the consent she gave you.
So it's totally different with a chick. A promiscuous chick, it's just like, how did you let that many niggas violate you? How did you suck that many dicks? How did you allow that many niggas to violate you sexually? Like, did you think about like...
Oh yeah, there was a scenario that popped up, right? And I have a scenario for the 3 that are in chat right now. Y'all that are watching. Right, let me find the scenario. Oh, no, okay, no, I remember it. I remember it vaguely. So I was like, would you marry a woman who's a virgin, but she has a crazy head count, as in she's a virgin, but she's like sucked off like 50 dudes in her lifetime. Would you marry? That's a question for y'all.
You allowed niggas to conquer you that many times over and over again with multiple niggas. Like, that's, to me, that's crazy to me. I really don't think the average woman really thinks about it like that, that you're allowing a man to violate you sexually. I'm only a loser? Oh, you saying Dan Brazilian's a loser or me? Unban him real quick, I'll give him a chance to explain.
The way he got banned so quick. So quick that he had to, he was like, unban him real quick so he could explain.
Bring him back real quick. Oh, okay. I was about to say, damn. What do we consider violation is what they consider appealing at the time? They could consider it appealing all they want. But if I'm a human being and I'm bending over, allowing somebody to fuck me from the back, that's a violation.
Not if it's consensual.
Is it not?
May you repeat the dilemma. Okay. Would you marry a woman who's a virgin, but she has a crazy head count? Like, she's given head, a blowjob, to like 50 dudes in her lifetime. Not at once. In her lifetime. So she sucked mad dome. But she's still a virgin. Would you marry?
That's a dominating...
not even marry. Would you date someone like that?
Position. Now, women, I've talked to women before and they said, oh, but I like it. I like getting fucked from the back.
Maybe.
Whether you like it or not, I'm still violating your pussy. I'm in a dominating position. I get to see your asshole, ass cheeks all on my face. I get to watch my dick slide in and out of you. Creams, juices. I get to just look at everything. That's to me, backshots is the most violating position that a man
If she's upfront about it? What do you mean? Like she tells you, yo, Sage Foxes, I have something to tell you. I have sucked 50 men off. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean, like upfront about it? Or do you mean something else?
Get a woman in.
If she chooses to hide it, then likely not. I mean, most likely she would hide it. Because, damn, who's gonna admit that they sucked 50 dicks? Oh, no, I was like, I've sucked 50 dicks in my lifetime. But I'm still a virgin. But, like, I've had 50 different dudes' dicks in my mouth type shit.
And if you swing that way, I don't even need to say that shit. For all you blackhead style niggas, that's even more violating.
I don't know, it'd probably be hard to kiss her knowing what she did with her. I thought the same thing. I was like, I could probably date you, right? No, actually, no, I said I wouldn't date you. Because, like, to let 50 men into your mouth, even if they didn't fuck you, it still says something about something up here in your mind, in the brain of yours. So that's why I'd be like, that's a bit of a red flag for me, and I would say no. It's like, out of the 50 men that you sucked off, none of them are your boyfriend, none of them decided to wife you up, kind of says something about you. So I would have said no. And it would also be hard to kiss you. It'd be very hard to kiss you knowing 50 men have been in there stroking, deep throating, and nutting down your girl's throat. And that's the same mouth that kisses you every night when you go to bed. I can't. At least the virginity is yours. I don't care about it at that point. Because, like, sure, the virginity is yours at that point, right? But, like, the mouth has been with 50 niggas. 50 niggas, bro. That's crazy. You're filling up almost, like, I would say that's like 1/3 of a movie theater in your girl's mouth, bruv. 50 niggas. Nah, bro. I can't kiss you. It's not even that I'm insecure about, like, the other 50 niggas. I don't care about the other 50 niggas. It's the fact that you've had 50 niggas in your mouth. Nasty, bro. Quarantine zone. And she's kissing you, and then she's like, when you French kiss that tongue that has been on other niggas' tips. Oh no, I can't. I can't.
Is she dominating you when she's
Oh
riding?
man, that shit. Nah,
I mean,
bro.
she
I
can have
can't.
that, like,
I
she
can't.
can have
I
that
can't.
depiction that
No,
she's
I
violating me,
can't.
but at the end of the day, when she's riding me, I get to grab tits, I get to grab a tit or an ass cheek, control the bounce. Like, I get to look at my dick go in and out. Like, I guess it's a less violating position. But that's reverse cowgirl and riding traditionally is the only way a woman could feel like she's not getting violated.
Amazonian position. If you don't know what that is, don't look it up. But an Amazonian position is also another way a woman can dominate a man in the bedroom. At that point, you're her bitch.
Sexually.
If you know, you
Every
know.
other position
Exactly.
is dominant
If
for
you
the
know,
man
you
only.
know.
Now, if a woman had testosterone and it was just like, sit down and let me ride your dick, and you're just like, but no, and she's like, like, oh, yeah. Like, it'd be different. But that's not the game. That's not how that shit works. Then on top of that, you're still rock. There was something on Twitter I commented on today that I thought was funny. Some black dude had a picture of two white women sucking up some black dude. And the photos were in black and white.
Oh, I know what picture. Weirdly enough, I know exactly what picture he's talking about. The second he said it was in black and white, I knew what picture he was talking about. It's a picture that you've probably seen on Twitter maybe, and it's like, this was the first man to get a blowjob. This is the first black man to get a blowjob from two white women on a segregation bench, something like that, right, in a public setting. So I was like, oh, during the civil rights movement and all that stuff, where you guys had your own apartheid, where black people are not allowed to enter this area, and there was a black guy sitting on a whites-only bench getting head from two white bitches. I know exactly what image he's talking about.
And the dude gonna say, they don't talk about this part of slavery though.
Remember I mentioned civil rights movement and the whole segregation and racism? They don't talk about these things. I immediately, the second he said black and white, I knew what image he was talking about. Because that has popped up on my timeline without my consent.
But the nigga's dick was rock hard when it was going on. There was no honey packets in the 1800s. So clearly the nigga might have liked it. Like, the nigga had a rock hard swollen Johnson.
Why you talk about another nigga's Johnson like that, bruh? Why you talk about another nigga's meat like that?
Nigga was getting topped off, everything. I'm supposed to feel bad for a nigga with a rock hard dick having a threesome? No. Nigga, those are black and white pictures from the 1800 of a nigga having a whole full-blown threesome where we don't know the full context. We don't know if that nigga was actually from, we don't know if he was actually owned or not.
That brother yapping? Yeah. Why you talking about another nigga's Johnson, bruh?
All I seen was a black nigga getting topped up from two ice queens. Fucking two ice queens.
Ice queens.
And they was calling that violation, and they got a rock hard swollen Johnson. How was that a violation? No honey packets existed back then. Viagra wasn't even invented. The fuck? The nigga was rock swollen.
$1989. Viagra's that recent? Huh. Who would have thought? Oh, no, actually, no. This is the first, like, prescription Viagra that you can get. Right? Because, yeah, exactly. Pomegranates have the same effect. There are so many things that exist that have an aphrodisiac-like effect. Right? Pomegranate, champagne, which is why wedding cakes usually have alcohol in them. It's to get you buzzed up for the honeymoon, you know, type shit. So, yeah. There's a lot of things. For me, tea. Tea is an aphrodisiac for me. So, hey, shit. This is just the what is it? The medication. Like the ones that you can get in the pills and shit.
Hard, so he clearly liked it.
Red wine. Red wine is also an aphrodisiac, especially for women. It seems like it has more of an effect on women than it does on men. Like red wine will get a girl horny, compared to a guy. Molly up in her champagne makes sense. Makes sense now. Oh man.
We don't even know if the shit was real or where it came from. It could have been classic porn for all we know. Some people just labeling the shit slavery for some fucking reason. It was some shit on Twitter I commented on. Somebody seen it. This nigga Fino, if he's in here, he's seen it. You said that was a pic from 2000 with a black and white filter? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it probably wasn't even real. But I read in some books that they used to have niggas tied to the bed and they was forced to bang. It was from 1961? Yeah, that was no slavery. He liked what was going on.
No comment.
Yeah.
Actually,
they don't tell you about this shit.
What foods are aphrodisiacs? What foods are aphrodisiacs? Okay, maca? Sweet root vegetable. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this shit. Red ginseng, fenugreek, saffron. Really? The spice is an aphrodisiac? Huh. The more you know. Pistachio nuts. Pistachio nuts are, let's see, they also may reduce symptoms of erectile dysfunction. The more you know. Oh yeah, before I scroll down, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is also an aphrodisiac. That's why people also say, oh, if you want to make your penile size grow, eat dark chocolate. Dark chocolate and banana to help with the sperm count and the dick size. Let's see, well-known aphrodisiacs that are not backed by strong scientific evidence. Chocolates, oysters, chasteberry, honey. I've never really heard about the honey one. This one, honey? Yeah, never, no. No. Hot chilies. I think the reason why people would probably say hot chilies is because, like, it gets your blood rushing, right? So then they probably assume that, oh, blood rushing means, oop, oop, I'm ready to fuck. And then alcohol, yeah. High alcohol intake can reduce sexual... Okay. So alcohol can get you in the mood. However, high alcohol intake can reduce sexual arousal. So drinking in moderation is key.
No. And of course, there's a black man that tweeted the shit. This nigga acting like if two ice queens offered him a threesome, he wouldn't fuck. I think...
Depends on how they look. Honestly. It depends.
He probably seen the picture and was jealous. It wasn't him in that photo getting sucked up by two ice queens. They don't tell you about this part, though. Well, nigga, you probably wouldn't be born if your great-great-great-great-grandfathers and shit weren't fucking goddamn European.
For y'all African Americans, yeah, not for me. Okay, my genes, 1000% nigga, bro. I'm 100% nigga. I'm completely black. Okay, I'm chilling. Okay, my family, I know my family tree. My family tree runs deep with African. That shit runs deep with African, bro. I ain't gotta worry about that shit.
I don't think niggas think about that shit. The reason why you probably even alive is because of somebody white. Obviously somebody black, but at the same time, the reason why most niggas are even alive in America is from race mixing.
Okay, at least he said America. Okay. All my roots in the Caribbean, only maybe one from Africa. Which is W. The hell? The Amber Heard of Japan. How this deranged VTuber became... Alright. Alright. You got me.
Yeah, you read the title right. Mikaneko is the VTuber at the heart of this incident, or I should say scandal. Some fans were quick to give her the nickname, the Amber Heard of Japan. And I mean, what an honor it is to be nicknamed after someone who literally shat in their husband's bed and abused them emotionally for years. I'm so jealous, really. Look, this situation was so profound that it shook the Japanese internet like an earthquake. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best analogy. What I really meant to say is that this literally nuked the Japanese internet. Okay, you get the point, all right? This had a massive impact in Japan. This involves a secret marriage, psychological abuse for 2 years straight, and creating alt accounts online just to trash talk the other person behind their backs. Unfortunately, these are only a few things that happened in this.
Let's see. 10 days ago. Really good views. Wonder how much money you earned from this. Okay.
Incident. So what exactly occurred between Mikaneko and Mafu Mafu? And why is it by far one of the biggest scandals in VTubing history? Well, get ready. This is a roller coaster. Let's do this. Guys, this video is not sponsored. If you like that, subscribe.
Skip.
Yeah, you read the title right.
Oh.
Mikaneko was psychosis incident. Many content creator thanks to the huge revelation of this incident. But before we get to that, you need some important context. You see, when you're a celebrity in Asia, in particular Japan and South Korea, it is taboo for you to be in any sort of romantic relationship. Fans will feel betrayed if they see you being romantic with someone, if they see you dating someone.
Which is why every K-pop star guaranteed is in a relationship. I'm sorry to say, male or female. They are all in a relationship, but they all have to keep them hidden, keep them under lock, cause, bro, their popularity tanks once they are found out to be dating somebody. So they always have to portray the image of being single, so that they can keep the fanboys and the fangirls chasing. Maybe one day she'll choose me, kind of like e-thoughts, but like one day she'll choose me. They're in a relationship. Blowing somebody's back out, getting their back blown out. It is what it is. Sorry, you have to face the truth. It is what it is. Yeah.
And there are music labels, most namely the biggest corporations.
Not to mention how crazy the fans are. If somebody were to be found out that they are dating, let's say somebody like Jimin from BTS, because that's the only nigga from BTS I can know because of Ollie London. If Jimin was found out to be in a relationship, the girl doxed the same day. All they need to do is find out. They'll find out everything about Jimin, find out any girl he's ever interacted with, then dox that girl, and probably even threaten to kill her. So, yeah.
That will literally put a clause in the contract saying you're not...
Let's see. There are some music labels that put strict rules in their contracts that artists are not allowed to have partners for the duration of the contract. In some cases, this prohibition, prohibition may only be for the duration of the traineeship, while in other cases it's indefinite.
Allowed to have a partner for the duration of this agreement. This article right here is an example. 2 K-pop stars from 2 different groups were caught together in Paris. And that was enough to turn the internet upside down, with a lot of hate being—
Oh, it was a BTS member and a Blackpink member. Ooh.
Sent to both of them. It's that ridiculous. But this isn't just limited to K-pop stars and VTubers and idols. No, there was also a case of a fucking weather lady in Japan called Saya Hiyama.
She's cute. Bro, I remember there was this one article that popped up where it was like, crazed fan finds out this girl's location through the reflection of her glasses. I was like, there's no fucking way that is possible. Niggas are sweats. So she was like, she took a picture of herself. I think she was like live stream. No, well, she wasn't live streaming, but she took a picture of herself, and some guy saw the reflection of her glasses and pinpointed exactly where she was. I was like, whoa. I beg of you guys, please never do that to me. I don't want to be geolocated. Okay, this is not a game. This is my life. I don't want to be tracked based on some bullshit. Oh, that street light, I've seen it before. He's here. Like, no.
Who was caught in Wimbledon arriving with a tennis player. There was controversy, there was outrage over her being in a relationship. This is a weather lady, bro. A weather lady. She's not a star.
There's so much going on in the page. There's so much going on in this page. Chi. Sa. No, it's the other way around. Sa is this way and then Chi's backwards. So this would be what, Saitama? Yeah, it is Saitama. So this is the weather report for the area of Saitama. Saitama, Japan. Okay.
Singer or an actor, she just tells you about the weather. But she's famous across Japan, and that's enough. She's a celebrity. She had to apologize publicly about this. You understand the significance of relationship?
A weather lady had to apologize because she's in a relationship. Okay.
When you're famous, you're essentially trapped in a relationship with your audience. And if you quote-unquote cheat on them by actually being in a relationship with a human, you get torn to pieces. That's how it works there, and it's definitely a culture shock to someone coming from the West, for example. Because the Swifties are as insane as the K-pop stans, but if Taylor Swift's in a relationship, they encourage them until they break up. Then they, well, the guy doesn't end up too happy. Let's just say that, okay? It's very rough, to say the least. Now, I'm sure you can see where we're going with this, but it's way more complicated than that. This scandal involves Mikaneko and Mafu Mafu. And before you say anything, this is him. It's a Spotify picture, okay? This is a real human, just a heavily filtered picture. Now, in the case of Mikaneko, she has had 2 other personas under 2 different corporations, but she has always been Mikaneko when she's indie, when she's not under a corporation. She was at Vishoujo as Amiyama Nazuna, and before that, her real breakthrough in the industry, and what most people know her as, is Uruha Rushia.
Oh, I remember this girl with the blue... I don't even watch VTuber shit, and I've seen her before.
Under Hololive.
Yeah.
Now, at the time, she was one of, if not the biggest VTuber in Japan. And again, Japanese market is where most of the money is for VTubing, so this is a very big deal. In fact, before moving on from Hololive, she had accrued a total revenue of $3.2 million just from Super Chats. Okay.
What? 3 points? Wait, just from Super Chats? Just from donations? $3.2 million just from donations? In one live stream? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Guys, we're lacking. We're lacking. We gotta pick up the pace. We gotta beat these numbers, bro. $3.2 million. That's light work. We can beat this. We can beat that. In one live stream? Yeah. We gotta pick up the pace, guys.
Okay, this is insane. And I can't even imagine. 3.2 million just from donations is insane to me. That's just how big she was at the time. Now, even though she's Mikaneko today, this entire scandal can be traced back to—
Ain't she the girl that was like, I think we got the money. Hey man, plans can be made. Plans can be made. Ain't this the one that was doing that? Nigga. Is that the one? Ooh, hold on. VTuber says the N-word. Oh, it's someone else. Ugh, I was thinking of this girl. One more ASMR. Yo, chill, GB.
I'm fucking with that brain surgeon, the lawyer she fucking with, nigga.
What? This is the one I was thinking of. Apparently she didn't know what nigga was, so that's why she said it. That's why afterwards she says like, what is that? What does that mean?
I'm fucking with that brain surgeon, the lawyer she fucking with, nigga.
What? Okay.
To when she was Rushia on a collab stream where she was playing GTA 5. And on that day, if she had just remembered to turn off her Discord notifications, man, I think we'd be living in a different timeline, okay? I think we'd be living in a different universe because it had that much of a profound impact.
Oh yeah, I remember this drama. It was discussed on Omni's YouTube channel, right? Where he was covering the news. And it was like a lot of huge internet drama where she was streaming on YouTube, and then after streaming on YouTube, she got a Discord notification. And in the Discord notification was like a message from her boyfriend at the time. Was like, when am I gonna see you? Am I gonna see you after the live stream or some shit like that? She mentioned the message had something along those lines, implying that she was dating somebody. And shit hit the fan.
Around early February 2022, she was streaming. You can see her right here, collabing, and all of a sudden on the top left, you see a Discord notification pop up from Mafu Mafu, pretty much saying, I just finished streaming. I'm getting ready to go home. Now, the interesting thing here is that it can be interpreted in 2 different ways, saying either I'm going to my home versus our home, right? And people didn't know what to think. What didn't help is that in a previous stream, she had leaked her Discord DMs and he was right there, prompting people to all of a sudden start asking questions. Who the hell is this guy and how dare you betray me? I'm gonna be your future boyfriend. Well, Mafu Mafu is an extremely popular utaite. I don't know if that's the way to spell it. This means that he's a singer, but he only covers already existing songs. This genre is huge in Japan, and you can easily be at the same level or even surpass famous groups or bands. I mean, he has 2 million on Twitter and 3.4 million on YouTube. He is huge by his own right. Now, the main issue here with just seeing these DMs, okay? Nothing concrete has happened yet, but the main issue is this. Mafu Mafu and Rushia are 2 absolute opposites of each other. Rushia is a GFE VTuber, and Mafu Mafu is a BFE singer. What does that mean? Initially a sex worker term that made it into the entertainment sphere for some reason. GFE means girlfriend experience, and BFE means boyfriend experience. Best way to sum this up is the content creator will specifically target a demographic of the opposite gender and kind of bait them into thinking they have a chance with them. So if you were one of the top contributors of that 3.2 million Rushia was getting in super chats, she was messaging you on Discord. She was making you feel special as if she was your girlfriend, making you think, oh, I have a chance with this chick.
I don't think I could. She hit that shit though. The nigga. Yeah, she had the pitch for it. I don't think I could ever pay for a girlfriend experience. I don't think I could ever pay for a prostitute. I don't think I could ever pay for a girlfriend experience. Maybe for a YouTube video, like if I was like live streaming and I went to Japan, and then maybe just for the content, I'd be like, this is how it's like to have a rented girlfriend. But like on my own, I don't think I'd ever be lonely enough to just have a girlfriend experience. Go outside, meet people. Bro, you can pull some bitches. Stop. It's not that hard.
As Rushia, she's also sold merch titled Couple.
So like the anime man. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah. Basically, like he did the same thing. iShowSpeed also did the same thing when he went to Japan, where he rented a girlfriend for like a day or a couple hours. Yeah. Another reason why I don't want to rent a girlfriend, because remember that one yandere, the Japanese... Remember that one Japanese yandere that happened, the incident with this girl? I don't know if you guys know the story about this girl. I'm pretty sure we discussed it on the live stream last year, or sometime this year. I forgot about it. I don't know, but I know we've discussed this, about this girl, right here. Where she was a girlfriend experience worker, right? And she was dating a guy who was a boyfriend experience worker. And she fell in love with that guy. And she was like renting him at the time. But she fell in love with him. So she was renting him at the time. And then after renting him, while he was at her place, he realized, she saw a message on his phone, which implied that he was seeing another girl. Mind you, again, she was renting him at the time. So she got jealous, and he woke up with a aching pain in his chest to realize there was a knife in his chest. So he woke up with a knife in his chest because she got jealous because of some bullshit. And then he was stumbling, he walked out, he fell into the elevator, he passed out in the elevator. And when the police arrived, she was just there. On the patio. No, it wasn't the patio. She was sitting on the sidewalk, just smoking a cigarette with bloody hands. She didn't even wash her hands or anything. She was just sitting outside, smoking a cigarette with bloody hands. That's how the police found her and arrested her. And she got released last year. Last year, December. That's when she got released. So, yeah. She got released from prison. Luckily, the guy is alive. He survived waking up with a knife in his chest. So, yeah. So this is one of the reasons why I'd never have a rent a girlfriend experience. Because as much as I love yandere, I've expressed it very much so. I love yandere. I'm not trying to wake up with a knife in my chest. Thank you very much. So, yeah, it is what it is. That's a very specific situation. Bro, she saw that he got a message from another girl and stabbed him in the chest. Imagine waking up with a knife in your chest, bruh. You're not even dead. There's a knife in your chest. I'm not trying to deal with all of this. So, yeah.
Pulls mugs and lifelong engagement ring. Okay, she knows exactly what she's doing. Now Mafu Mafu does participate in this, just not as much as Rushia does. It just so happens that a huge demographic of his are women, and they fantasize about him like K-pop stans do about, well,
you can't remove it either. Exactly. If there's something impaled in you, though, it's best not to remove it. Just leave it to the professionals.
K-pop groups. Being a GFE or a BFE content creator is most likely a conscious decision you're making, knowing how much money you can make. But these two communities were not really made to coexist, because pitting a GFE community versus a BFE community is literally World War III. Like, it's over. My man had to apologize on the same day. Bear in mind, he just DM'd her, okay? He had to apologize on the same day, saying, regarding this matter, I sincerely apologize for causing so much misunderstanding due to my careless actions. I become good friends with the people I'm playing games with, and when I contacted them last night to try playing games, I ended up making a lot of people feel uncomfortable. He's referring to the message he sent Rushia. There is no evidence that they are living together. This is badly translated. I think he means that there's no evidence proving that he lives with Rushia. And then he ends it by saying, really sorry. The equivalent of an apology like this, where he's like, I sincerely apologize. I'm really sorry. This happens usually like in the West when someone does something really bad. Like, guys, I just started a crypto scam. It didn't work. I'm really sorry. I sincerely apologize, right? This guy just messaged her, okay? These are the communities we're dealing with right here. He knows his community very well, and the fact that he did this means that he knows exactly what would happen if he doesn't kneel before them with the utmost remorse. Because unfortunately for him and Rushia, this wasn't the first time allegations like this came about. To really push the idea of how crazy their communities are, here's an example of what happened in 2018 between these two. They've been friends since 2018, and at that point, fans started noticing similarities between pictures posted on their accounts of different furniture and appliances. Rushia would sometimes post pictures, and Mafu Mafu would stream with facecam on, so yeah. Man, this is what I call weaponized autism, because what the f is this? Images posted on both their accounts separately being like, yo, this is kind of the same mug, isn't it? Even with the plushies, even the plushies couldn't be left out of this. So even in 2018, Mafu Mafu had to come out and apologize, saying sorry for the inconvenience, but I learned about the situation from a friend's phone call. It seems that some people are saying that Mafu Mafu may be dating the streamer Mikineko based on the matching of tableware and stuffed animals, but there's no such fact. I'm truly sorry for causing trouble to others due to baseless facts. He then continues, we use tableware that we have received from our customers over the years of our live performances and events. I've tweeted about the Shiba Inu stuffed animal, but I got it at a game center with a male friend. I'm really sorry for bothering everyone. Sorry for the late night. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I sincerely
I'm not gonna lie, I will never apologize for dating anybody.
If only
There's
some
no way.
criminals held half his remorse, we'd be a better society. But this just shows you how rabid the communities are. Mafu Mafu is practically in a relationship with this community, and he cannot in any way cheat on them. So is Rushia, because it wasn't just Mafu Mafu defending himself from the Discord message fiasco. Rushia was also doing the same thing after this message had leaked, but she did it in one of the worst ways possible. She contacted a drama tuber, so imagine someone getting into an issue in the West, and the first person they contact is Keemstar. Why the hell would you do that? And she just started yapping about how this isn't real, how everything's fine, whatever. And in the process, started ranting about things she doesn't like at Hololive, including coworkers, the staff, etc., which resulted in her leaking some pretty sensitive information. This is what happens when you talk about a sensitive issue and don't consult with a legal team first. She ended up being terminated, and that in itself...
I don't think he's apologizing for dating. I know he's apologizing for the misunderstanding that he may be dating somebody. But the fact that he has to apologize regardless. I was like, oh, you guys think that I'm dating this girl. I'm sorry that you guys think that. I'm sorry for making you guys think that. What? 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 No. He's trying to get his rep back? Nah, that's some nasty shit,
scandal in the VTubing community, especially in Japan. Now, of course, she feigned ignorance. She was like, sorry guys, it was just an innocent mistake. Of course, Hololive didn't want to terminate her. I mean, she was making millions off Super Chat, but she had leaked sensitive info, and you just don't do that. But that was that, because shortly afterwards, she went on to become Nazuna under the VShoujo Corporation. She then went through graduation.
Which graduation usually means that a VTuber is getting fired, or they're leaving the organization that they're with.
Love that word. At the end of 2023, only to finally come back to her original persona, Mikineko. It seemed like things were going okay, you know? Mikineko was gonna voice act in an anime, in a lead role, I should say. Mafu Mafu was doing fine, I guess, you know? Things just moved on. People didn't really mention this stuff anymore. Until the Japanese equivalent of TMZ, a weekly tabloid by the name of Josei7, published an article that broke the internet. This happened on January 26th of this year, 2024. It talked about how Mafu Mafu and Mikineko not only were married, okay?
Oh, okay. Not even dating. Married. Okay.
During the time that Discord message leaked, but they also divorced. That's two bombshells in one. The fact that they were married and the fact that they're speedrunning any percent to divorce. Now that you understand how crazy both their fan bases are, yeah, you can imagine the online shitstorm. The Japanese internet...
I mean, I guess the guys... should the guys even care? Because now they're divorced. So it's like, oh, I still have a chance. She's single again. Or is it like, oh, now she's tainted goods? Like what?
It's like let's just skip the analogy this time. I mean, look, please listen. Listen, brace. This is really loud, but This clip is insane. This clip right here went viral, right? Like it became a meme. This is a Mikaneko fan absolutely having a breakdown over the fact that she was married and not with him, feeling extremely betrayed.
Is that Kendrick Lamar? It is. It's We Cry Together instrumental.
Just a normal fan, you know, just a very normal human being. This is like when it was leaked that Amaranth had a husband. And I remember like one of her top donator mods messaged her and said, I feel betrayed. I cannot support you anymore. It's like, what do you mean, bro? You think she was gonna marry you? Yes. The answer is yes. They actually thought she was going to, okay? This is what you call a gachikai, someone who is not just a fan of an idol or an artist or content creator, but in love with them, hoping to one day be with them, all right? These are the kinds of fans we're dealing with here. Now, of course, after this bombshell of an article, the first thing that happened was Mafu Mafu responding. And as you can see, this is a news article coming straight from Japan talking about this. He wrote a huge blog post that went over everything from the marriage to the divorce on his website. He linked it in this tweet right here, and as the article's title mentioned, it ignited a firestorm. As you can see, it's quite extensive. There's a lot to take in here, but thankfully, the community has some really good translators that went through the trouble of translating this entire thing. Okay, guys, listen, this is gonna be a roller coaster, all right? The first thing he says about this relationship is this: I really had serious feelings for my partner, and he refers to this partner as A-san, or Miss A, but we all know this is Mikaneko, confirmed later. Around spring 2021, I talked about not being able to fall in love in magazine interviews, and I realized I was unable to hold any romantic feelings for people, which was why I gave up on love and marriage. It was during that time that I met Mikaneko, and they conveyed that they liked me, even with all my flaws and faults. My views on love might have been different from the general perspective of romance, but I thought that it would have been really good if we could live together, supporting each other. I received a lot of opposition from my friends and acquaintances, but I ignored all the negative remarks and decided to officially be in a relationship with her, followed by marriage. There was no confusion that this was how sincere my feelings were towards Mikaneko. So early on here, we see that he might be suffering from self-esteem issues, which makes him unfortunately easily manipulated. And that his friends and acquaintances did go through the trouble of warning him, probably recounting how recently he was saying he can't fall in love, and now he's not only in a relationship, but considering to marry someone in such a short period of time.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a red flag. I will say that is a little bit of a red flag. When somebody is talking about, oh, I just came out of a it's like a rebound thing. And allowing somebody to marry their rebound does not sound like the greatest idea. Deter them as much as you can.
Not a very normal and rational thing to do. So in this paragraph, he says that he wanted to announce his marriage many times, but Mikaneko being an online personality, she and her management team preferred not to. He then says, when I was withering away in such an environment, Mikaneko was with me. At that time, when I would object to trivial matters, she would verbally attack me. Countless days where I would cry and apologize continued, which made me think, in the end, everything is just all my fault. And my days turned so dark, it was as if I couldn't see. So this is textbook abuse. He's being blamed for everything. He already had low self-esteem, now it's even lower. Mikaneko was pretty much taking full advantage of him. Back then, I was so blinded that I wasn't sure if this was normal or not. In order not to make Mikaneko displeased, all of my behaviors were to ensure she wouldn't be angry. Now listen to this. This is one of the craziest things in this entire statement. I would be in front of my PC every day with Line and Discord opened and would reply to all messages immediately. In a day, we would have hundreds of messages exchanged between the both of us. But even then, she would still suspect that I was cheating on her. That's insane! She would keep me online on the Discord 24/7 and monitor my activities, and to prove that I wasn't cheating, I would keep going up on my phone even when I was sleeping! When I look back at this now, this seems unbelievable, even to me. I'm glad, dude, I'm glad. But before, I would just accept this and continue to do it. Yeah, I mean, at this point, this isn't even abuse, it could be considered criminal.
If somebody is constantly forcing you to prove that you're not cheating, it's either one, they are cheating themselves and they're projecting, and they're trying to find a reason to justify their cheating, or two, that bitch is just crazy, bruh.
One of the worst forms of torture used by intelligence agencies is not letting war criminals sleep, okay? This is criminal. I think now you're starting to understand why people were calling her the Amber Heard of Japan. Bro, he couldn't even sleep. He then continues. Even in the situation where I was told you just married for the money, I would just continue to apologize without knowing much. This really got to a point where she could literally tell him, hey, I didn't sleep well last night. It's your fault. And he'll apologize. No questions asked. It was that bad. I wasn't able to make judgments for myself. I didn't know what the best choice of actions were, and at that point, the only thing that saved me were the words given by all my important friends, which he, of course, ignored initially and isolated himself, but then later realized, wait, maybe what they're saying does make sense. This isn't normal. I came to my senses and realized that all the words and actions I've received from Mikaneko was moral harassment.
Moral harassment?
I decided that we couldn't be together like this anymore and started to consider filing for divorce. At the start, Mikaneko expressed her strong feelings towards this and stated, I'll reflect on everything that has happened now, I don't want a divorce. So we decided not to file for divorce and tried to find ways to solve the issue so that we could improve our relationship. So he fell for the trap, pretty much. He even bought an entire house for them to live in because he thought that he'd be able to remove any anxious feelings she might have about the relationship. Because she always thought he was cheating on her, like all the time. But by that time, the relationship had taken so much damage that she moved into the house by herself and asked him not to come, and he said okay. She was just taking full advantage of this poor guy. And even worse,
wait, when they bought a house, did they buy it under her name or their name? See, that's also something important to wonder.
After this, Mikaneko would start posting cryptic messages that contain negative connotations about Mafu Mafu on social media. Those messages would largely differ from the truth, and this prompted many criticism from third parties against him. Through his lawyers, he's repeatedly asked her to stop making such statements, but it didn't improve. So picture this, you're with someone, they think you're cheating 24/7. They want you to apologize for the most minor, trivial things. You bought a house, she moved in, asked you not to come, and then starts posting shit about you online. It's the most ridiculous situation, dude. Seriously, this is honestly crazy. So still, in hopes of improving the relationship, Mafu Mafu really doesn't give up here. We propose to Mikaneko to at least disclose some of the facts of the situation to put an end to the unceasing slander. So in other words, he wanted to give fans context and let them know about what was going on. But her representatives unanimously opposed this by saying that she's restarting her activities as a new persona, so we're not going to make any compromise about this. We don't want to announce a marriage right before she restarts a new persona. So it took him a while, but at some point he just couldn't bear her contradicting words. So on the end of May 2022, he formally filed for divorce with a lawyer. Thereafter, without being able to tell everyone the truth, we entered into divorce proceedings with lawyers. Now, during the divorce discussions, Mikaneko was delaying them by saying that she had health issues. She was also demanding money and other things.
You had more money than him. What money could you even demand in a divorce? If I'm more rich than you, what do I need from you? When I'm divorcing, what the... Okay.
Didn't specify. As these discussions were being delayed, okay, it was revealed that she was having an affair!
Oh, you remember what I said? If somebody's constantly trying to accuse you of cheating, they're probably cheating and they're trying to justify it. Right here. Evidence. Right here, proved my point. She was cheating on him. Constantly thinking that he was cheating on her. And then while filing for the divorce, she's having an affair.
She was cheating on him! And so because of that, they settled their divorce with nothing being paid out because she was caught completely off guard by this. Now he discovered that she had an affair during their marriage because of some guy called B-san, or Mr. B, that reached out to him, showing him screenshots of what went on between him and Mikaneko. In the screenshots, you can see invitations of dates and exchanging gifts on Valentine's Day. And the craziest, most screwed up thing in all of this is what happened when they got married. When they registered their marriage on Christmas, on December 25th and December 26th, Mikaneko flaked on their plans for Christmas and invited Mr. B to hang out with her at the end of the year. They just got married, like not even a week passes by and she's already having an affair. And even when they were settling their divorce in the middle of May, she would text Mafu Mafu saying, oh man, I really want to get back together, I really miss you, while inviting Mr. B to share a room with her. Now Mr. B's apologized to him multiple times since then. It seems like he didn't know what the hell was going on, and now they became good friends. Dude, that's insane.
Would you ever become good friends with the person that your partner cheated on you with? I guess if the relationship ends, we both leave her, and it's like, yeah, that is kind of crazy, but I mean, you're cool though. Sorry that happened to you. I did not know. I hope things can be cool. It was like, yeah, it's not your fault, it's all hers type shit. Yeah, I guess.
He's now good friends with the dude that had an affair with his ex-wife because they both now realize, yo, something's really screwed up in that head of hers. Hey man,
yeah,
we gotta unite together because this is fucked up. But other than the cheating and the abuse and everything that has happened so far, the divorce was not the final nail in the coffin. Mafu Mafu discovered that the home that he bought for himself and Mikaneko that she lived in without him was littered with cardboard boxes and trash that there was literally nowhere to stand on, taking heavy inspiration from Asmongold and XQ.
Ew. I'm not gonna lie, my room does not look like this. Yeah, my room does not look like this. I do not have this type of streamer setup. Even if I were to stream for 12 hours a day, there's no ways I could have a streamer setup like this. I can't. My room is fairly neat. You guys have seen how the back area, like the messiest part of my room is behind the green screen. And you guys have seen how it looks like behind the green screen. So I have to say I am safe. I will never have something like this.
You see, there was even an urn of ashes belonging to the pet of Mikineko that she just left there in the trash. He brought the urn home, and even till now, it's resting in a high spot in his living room. This already says a lot about her as a character. But that was not all. During their divorce settlement, Mikineko and other parties harassed him on social media and anonymous posting forums. There were a lot of posts saying that he was the perpetrator of domestic violence and that he cheated countless times with multiple women. But of course, these were all lies and not true at all. During my hiatus as well, I was harassed repeatedly and I couldn't tell the truth, and I passed each day with misinformation and slander spread about me. He had taken a hiatus during the divorce because he just couldn't handle the stress. And of course, while suffering in silence, she didn't stop the online harassment. And I'm seeing a trend here. She's kind of like, she loves projecting, right? Like, you're a cheater, she cheated. Perpetrator of domestic violence, she abused the hell out of him mentally. It just seems like everything she does, she just says he's doing it instead. It's insane. That's textbook definition of projection. There are even unconfirmed rumors that she hired people to trash talk him online and in forums. And honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if it's true. So now, Mafu Mafu is...
Actually, Mikineko, I want to see, does she still have a platform? Exposing YouTubers I hate. And it seems like Mikineko was one of them? Wow, okay. Did she just like completely vanish off the internet? Seems so. Okay.
Suing Mikineko for slander, and the civil trial is ongoing. We still don't know what happened. He recorded a statement for 8 hours with the police, and nothing has advanced so far since then. Now, of course, the tabloid coming out was something that he did not want. He was willing to suffer in silence throughout the whole thing, go through the civil trial all by himself, just to not risk angering his fan base. In the first page, he said, by telling the truth, I might get sued. I might cause trouble to many people. People might never listen to my music again. I'll be hated by everyone, be told we never want to see you again, and I might never be able to perform as Mafu Mafu again. This man pretty much posted this statement, genuinely thinking there's a chance he will never be able to be Mafu Mafu ever again. That's how crazy idol culture is in Japan in regards to relationships. Now, a few days later, after this bombshell of his statement, Mikineko comes out with her own reply on, of course, Fanbox. By the way, 48 million views, okay? This is this big. And here's what she has to say in bullet points because holy moly, it's long. I mean, look at this. It's even longer than Mafu Mafu, I think. It's crazy. She starts off by apologizing that her private matters became such a huge issue. Hey guys, sorry I have a private life. Sorry it became an issue. She states that she registered her marriage with Mafu Mafu in 2021 and divorced in 2022. She apologizes for lying to everyone, but said that because of her work as a streamer, she had to lie due to restrictions. But Mafu Mafu stated that he wanted to go public with this after her termination from Hololive and before she joined Vishojo. So there wasn't a contract stopping her here. It was her decision and her management team's decision. She denies ever cheating with Mr. B. She's reflecting on the fact that the screenshots between them might allude to their affair, but she explains that these messages were just jokes.
Right. She's sending jokes, right? She's flirting to another man as jokes.
Here's a Valentine's Day gift. Oops, just a joke. Hey, I just got married 5 days ago. Want to meet up for New Year's Eve? She then goes on to say that she confesses that she suspected and questioned Mafu about his affairs during their wedding. However, she doesn't think she was morally harassing or restricting his actions. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not morally harassing having someone on Discord and line 24/7, having to reply immediately to messages, and having to wake up from sleep just to check for messages because if you missed one and didn't reply, she will retaliate against you. Yeah, totally normal. Yeah, absolutely. So this translation right here on GitHub explains this part better. About the divorce negotiations. He, as in Mafu Mafu, claimed in the broadcast that upon divorcing him, I initially requested money. But after my relationship with Mr. B came to light, I stopped requesting money. That is not true. First of all, the reason I was demanding money from him was because of moral harassment and an overly unilateral divorce offer. Regarding this point, I'll refrain from writing about the details here as there is a possibility that problems such as defamation may arise. I did not mention the affair because I received advice from my lawyer to refrain from making any claims as there's no objective evidence and it remains only a suspicion. Yeah, it's suspicion. You know what isn't a suspicion? Your texts with Mr. B. When I consulted my relatives about him, they got angry and published my correspondence with them, which could have violated his rights. So after conferring with my lawyer, we decided to divorce, with no money exchanged on either side. And you know, this could actually be the reason. I don't doubt that. It's just that the affair probably maybe accelerated their decision. Now here's my favorite part, okay? Here's my favorite part. She denies all the obvious stuff, but she confesses to something that she might have not seen as crazy, but it actually is insane. She confesses that it is true. She was slandering Mafu Mafu on internet forums, which led Mafu to sue her. She explains it was because her contract with her company ended at the same time she had to divorce with Mafu Mafu, so she was in a bad place mentally, which resulted in her posting her feelings on the internet. In her lawyer's opinion, the posts she published were not considered illegal. She admitted that it was her and apologized via her lawyer to him. However, she claims that Mafu Mafu demanded the following conditions for the settlement. Suspend all activities on the internet under her streamer's name, not allowed to use social media, 1 million yen in compensation, and there's a fourth
1 million yen. 1 million yen. Only $6,000? I mean, $6,000 is a lot of money. Wait, whoa. Okay, 100,000 rand.
Reason mentioned in the replies, which is for her to post a statement of her wrongdoings, pretty much telling the world about the marriage, the divorce, and what happened. After she was given these 4 conditions by Mafu Mafu, here's what happened. At the time, my contract with the agency got terminated, and I was concerned about my life, so I was unable to accept his proposal. And since we were unable to resolve the matter to the settlement, it ended with a lawsuit getting filed. In the lawsuit, there are many stories not directly related to the posts in question, such as how we met and one-sided false statements from him. Since it contained harsh expressions and that my lawyer also thought that this is going too far, it's tantamount to a personal attack that unnecessarily degrades me through this lawsuit. I filed a countersuit against him and went to the police. A complaint was filed and accepted. She ended her statement by saying this: "We are currently taking both civil and criminal action against him." In addition, his statement in the live stream being so one-sided, and upon consulting my lawyer, although we are truly reluctant of doing so, we have decided to take both civil and criminal action against him as well. Even on my end, I never wanted to get into this kind of conflict with a person to whom I once made a lifelong commitment. I'm fully aware that I'm at fault for the post I made against him. However, it is really painful to see that in the lawsuit, he claims allegations that are not directly related to the post in question. And even though I provided counter-arguments and explanations, he still ignores them all. I'm very sorry that I, who am in a position to make you all smile, have disturbed you all with such an unsightly private matter. Please note that this is a solely private matter. I do not wish any slander to be made against him related to this matter.
This is such lawyer speak, I can tell.
So please refrain from such actions. In addition, there have been many slanderous posts against me that have gone too far following the current dispute. We will continue to take legal action against such posts. I will continue my activities as a streamer, and despite this difficult situation, will do my best to make everyone smile. Just like, this whole thing went from a civil lawsuit to now a criminal lawsuit. And why is that? Well, because we're in Japan. Japan has a very controversial defamation law. To give you an example, CDogVA, a very beloved content creator in the Japan/anime sphere, was asked his opinion about the Selen Tatsuki Nijisanji situation at one point during a live stream. He said he literally cannot say anything because of this defamation law. He lives in Japan, so the law can apply to him. If you just as much say something bad about a corporation or an individual, you can be sued, even if you're saying the truth.
Huh? Okay, Article 230. 1. A person who defames another person alleging facts shall, regardless of whether such facts are true or false, be punished with penal servitude or imprisonment not exceeding 3 years or a fine of not more than 500,000 yen. You can't do... So if I'm talking shit about you, and even if that shit is true, I can get jailed for 3 years? I don't know if I want to move to Japan anymore. Fuck.
You can leave a 1-star review to a doctor who botched your surgery. He can still sue you and win in court. It's insane. So this lawsuit is going to be really interesting because both of the individuals here made this mistake. They defamed each other. Even though it might have been true in their eyes, it's still really bad in Japan. I think Mafu Mafu tried to cover his ass by not saying her name directly in a statement referring to her as Asan, but it's still very risky. And while Mikaneko clearly hired a lawyer team to write her statement, it's already too late because the posts she admitted to posting that were slandering Mafu Mafu online are enough to sue her for defamation. But that wasn't the end of this because right after her statement, Mikaneko went live to address the situation once again. In the stream, she apologized a million times and showed things like health records to prove that she was indeed hospitalized during the divorce talks, and does her best to rekindle her bond with her community. That's great and all, really, but why the hell is the first link in your description a butt mouse pad? Why? Like, okay, you could have copy pasted it from a previous stream, but at least pay attention to this, dude. Why the hell is that the first thing in an apology stream? It doesn't really help her image. Anyway, it has since been a month and a half, and they're both doing pretty good career-wise. Because guess what? They're now officially single, and their fans can fantasize about being with them again. Mikaneko's company and the anime she's voicing stood by her, and Mafu Mafu didn't end up losing his entire music career like he thought he would. But with that being said, this is really all about the lawsuit.
And this was posted 10 days ago, so that means she still has a career, even after all this. Wow.
Now yes, Mafu Mafu in this situation does sound more credible, but that doesn't mean he'll win. There will be joker cards in this trial, most notably the infamous defamation law in Japan. So yeah, there's probably going to be a part 2 to this video sometime in the future. In the end, it's clear they were both very incompatible with many issues, both mental and physical, resulting from this. They were both hospitalized, and they both went through a lot. Now look, I'm about to publish this video tomorrow, but I had to add this part in the video last second. Mikaneko has been acting weird. On February 20th, she posted that her mental health was really...
It's March 24th. Okay.
Bad, she can't be consistent, and she asked people to remember her. And according to Fallside, she recently did a Twitter cast, and apparently a big Japanese VTuber with her permission tweeted out that Mikaneko attempted to take her own life and is being hospitalized at the moment.
I wonder if it's because of the trial.
We're still waiting on Mikaneko to tweet on her account so that we can get some form of update on her health. But that's the situation, literally, as of today, okay? Like, when the video is published, this is what's happening today. You're getting fresh news at this point. Anyway, back to the normal conclusion that I set out to make for this video. As a viewer, this should serve as a warning. If all your friends and acquaintances are warning you about something, you probably should think about it a bit more before committing. And the idol culture in Japan, South Korea, and all the other countries that participate in it is very toxic and unhealthy both to the artists or content creators and the fans. You'll never end up with them, just give up and find a real person. I wish them both the best, truly, but I feel like this trial will get really ugly. So let's see what happens. But till then, subscribe if you like long videos. These take a long time to make, man. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Not in a parasocial way. We're not gonna date. I promise you that much. But I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I mean, if she kills herself, I wonder if Mafu will get blamed for it. Well, it'll probably be big news. The amount of harassment he's probably gonna get as well. Oh, that might even lead him to take his own life. He's already not sound mentally. So if that were to happen, oh, that nigga's cooked. He's cooked. But hopefully that's not gonna happen. Okay, I was just curious to see that drama go on. And we'll end the live stream right there. That said, I had fun. Hopefully you had fun. Oh, wait, hold on. Hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can always be notified every single time I live stream, which is every single day. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you, I gotta inform you, Ace Attorney content is going to be popping up on the channel more in the next few days or so. No promises. Just keep an eye out. And yeah, take care of yourself, drink water, be everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow, right?